Hello, 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 hello. Welcome and welcome back. Welcome and welcome back. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that little organ piece. A little niche, a little niche. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if anyone knows what that is. Very, very niche. Nobody's ever heard of that ever, ever. It's never been used. I never use it ever, 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 ever. Anyways, hello, 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 hello. I'm saying hello to O9 Photos Am V2 Memer. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. Alright then. Tonight is the Coal stream, as always. I'm feeling a little bit energetic. I'll try to keep that up as I slowly melt into my seat. But hopefully everyone's doing alright in this trying times and hot weather. Extremely fucking annoyingly hot weather. I feel disgusting. Partly why I'm fucking playing the organ piece, because it's like as soon as I turn my webcam on, it's gonna be a horror show. You're just gonna see like a fucking pool of liquid mass. Not even a person. It's just like an aquarium. Like a box. Anyways, let me bestow upon you all a crab of friendliness and joy. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. Greetings! Is it cool? The translation of 6 into Latin is just sex. And yes, I believe V2 is correct when the Roman numeral, what would you say, how you would create a 6 is VI. So you type V and then I. If you put I before V, that's 4, I believe. If I get that wrong, I need to kill myself. What temperature? In Fahrenheit, I think it has to be like high 90s. High 90s. I'm not gonna say quite 100 degrees in Fahrenheit, but still. I'm gonna say like high 90s. All I know is that it hit a peak of like 32. It's unbelievable. 32 degrees centigrade, which I think is just high 90s. I don't think it hits the 100 range. But anyways, yes. You are also right in assuming that is the Blue Lobster's theme. But hey, I was listening to that earlier today, and it was like, you know what, this kind of goes fucking hard. And I wanted to put it at the beginning of the stream, so. I heard someone ask, how can I get females to talk to me? And someone said, stop calling them females. And I will remember that for the rest of my life. Oh my. How can I get the females to talk to me? The female species. That is really difficult. They're scary. I can't talk to them without trembling in fear. Let me catch up with the message feed, see what you guys have been typing. You know what's funny, Memer? I'm just noticing. You know what I'm just noticing? If you switch back and forth between top and live chat, you disappear. I'm not even going fucking crazy. If you switch between top and live chat, Memer disappears. Is YouTube fucking racist against Memer? It's only Memer that disappears. Nobody else disappears. But if you go to top chat instead of live chat, Memer disappears. Oh, is it because he's got that thing in his username? S-S3X? Does YouTube think of that like a bad word? Damn. You genuinely need a new COALio Reactio's thumbnail? Maybe. I like this rudimentary one though, but I might make a slightly better one. Damn, I'm a chud. It's hard to make Panzerkrieg and then upload it. I'm not late, I'm never late. It is the Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Yes. Very nice. You'd sample this song? Fuck yeah, bro. Best indie album. Best in the discography. No, it was not Castlevania, although I don't begrudge you for thinking so. And I believe I've caught up with everything else. Call us by name, not by gender. Females. YouTube shadow banned you. YouTube shadow raped you. You just can't see him, by the way. He is a figment of our imagination. YouTube themselves recommended it to me, so I don't see how they can punish me for it. Although they probably will. YouTube is fucking evil. But yeah, no, it's unbelievable. Legit, if you just switch between top and live, he disappears. He disappears. O9's real name is female? God motherfucking damn. Memer is just not real. Doesn't deserve to be a real boy. He's like Pinocchio. It's just a piece of wood. You have your older songs as your backup posts? Nice, 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 nice. But yeah, in despite of it being a cold stream tonight, as you can hear, I'm using the normal microphone, so I guess we'll just start it off slow. Hit me with any recs, hit me with any potential palette cleansers. I might as well just check out your channels. You will curse photos? Why would you do that to him? Why would you do that? Why would you... Oh, 09, I'll have you know that you threatening photos is incredibly homophobic. I'm just chatting shit at this point, bro. Fuck. Let me see. Let me see. You do have a new post, don't you? We must switch to the alternate video sharing platform Grinkle instead of YouTube. You fucking Grinkle. What is it? There's not that many alternatives. You got like Kick and Rumble. That's really about it. Kick and Rumble. You could say BitChute, but the problem is with all of those websites is that they're a little bit more niche. A little bit more niche. Got 2 new posts? Oh yeah. Silence Void. Really embracing your inner chud today, now, right? I only use live chat because I hate moderation. I use it for just to make sure that I can see as many of the messages I can. I mean, because it's like, I don't know, just... It's funny when people type whatever they want to say, you know? Carrier pigeons and cassette tapes. What if you attach the cassette tapes to the carrier pigeon? Where's my shit? Exactly, yes. I want to see everything. I don't want to miss out on any potential recommendations or funny messages, like legit. Top chat. If you... Bro, I remember I used to not use top chat really early on, and it was so fucking lame. So fucking lame. Because then I switched back to live chat, and then I realized, oh my fucking god, it's hiding like 80% of the fucking funny messages, bro. Let's see. The fist. The revolver. I'm surprised you put the normal minigun so low. I like the minigun. The other fists... I think you put 2 of the same weapon here, no? Railgun, I think, should be a little higher. I think the railgun should be put up a little higher. The base railgun is fucking overpowered as shit, bro. But apart from that, I don't really have a problem. I never used this weapon, so I can't comment on it. And I don't really use the other type of revolvers. I only use the base revolver. Which, hey, I tell you what, based for putting the base revolver here, but I wouldn't put that so high. Although it literally is auto-aim, so maybe there is a point in putting it in SS, so... So you got a new one, perhaps? Fists only? Oh, yeah. Fisting. Fisting my foes. Violently. Let me see. Do you got anything new photos? You want me to check out anything? I don't know. I think I've caught up with everything. But that seems to be about it, I think. We've caught up with Am's music. Anything new on the community feed? No. Alright, I think we'll leave it there. There is one new thing. My fucking bad. My fucking bad for being an ignorant. It probably is this one. I haven't posted, so here's something I gave up on. Hey, at least something. A little something. You got quite a few new posts? Right, yeah, I must have only had like 5 or 6 or something like that. 09 shot me with a shotgun multiple times yesterday. Who's to say you didn't deserve it? Stab revolver gets more hate. We should just start hitting on the jumpstart assault. The gay shotgun. I've been working on personal content, so I haven't been posting. Fair enough. You've done a fists only run before, and it's genuine hell before the knuckle blaster. No, but parry works pretty well. Hello, Nancy. Hello, hello. Let me bestow upon you a crab of friendliness and joy. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. You fucking hate the jumpstart saw blade. It seems a little bit counterintuitive. Genuinely useless. Why would you ever give up conduction for something that basically does nothing? Yeah, fair enough. Look up Gotharella. Nancy, let me tell you all. Let me copy and paste that so I don't forget. That will probably be a good palette cleanser or something that we can digest before we get into the shit. Let's see. What have you got for us, photos? An hour ago. Nice. So this is fresh out of the oven. At least we got a nice little something. At least we got a nice little something. I forgot how fucking, like, funky your piano sounded. I actually kind of forgot, but then again, now thankfully I'm reminded it's got a very interesting sound to it. Let's see. Nope, nothing new here. Let's move on. I believe you said you had something for me, didn't you? Don't know who I am, 09? You mean like new shorts, yes. What the fuck? Holy shit, look at this. Look at this. Holy shit, I'm looking at the image with better eyes now. What the fuck is this? I think... I see what it is. I see what it is. Gotharella is an art person who makes horror art and is oddly calming to me. Some art can have that effect on people. What is the saying? What is the famous meme saying? Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the ones who are comfortable. Something like that. Uploaded quite a bit. Quite a few palette cleansers. Thank you, because I think I'm going to fucking need those. It depends, it depends. I don't know how bad the videos that we've got in the backlog are, so... doing fists only in bounds, so no clips. Alright, fair enough. If we run out of coal, we can just run on... Yeah, exactly. We'll see, though. I haven't been able to run out of coal for a while, so the engine's still been running hot. But the thing is, with coal, although I am much more lenient, and I will try to run through the video in its entirety, if it really is fucking super dog shit, or it's just not as funny as I think it is, I have a tendency just to skip them. And if I go through all of them relatively quickly, then if I'm left with nothing, which has happened to me sometimes, I just run on regular videos, yes. Carry On, it's on Steam. Should I search it up? I don't have Steam open because I'm a fucking chatbot. Hold on. Steam. Steam! Hello, Steam! Let me open that out real quick. Not going to recommend any cold this stream because of the genuine horror you had to witness yesterday. I can't even remember what happened yesterday. I'm not even going to fucking lie. Yesterday was kind of like a everywhere all at once type thing where it's like, ran on some good wrecks, ran on some strange wrecks. I'm not even fucking memeing. I cannot remember what happened last stream. There is a bomb in my carry-on, but TSA doesn't know. TSA. T and A. Hold on. Okay, Steam is up. What is carry on? If it looks terrible, I'm going to ignore you. I spelled it wrong. Motherfucking cunt. Carry on. This one? Actually, it is a reverse horror game in which you assume the role of an amorphous creature of unknown origin, stalking and consuming those that imprisoned you. Ooh. Okay, so you are the monster. I assume that that's you. Actually, this doesn't look that bad. Actually, this doesn't look that bad. Very positive reviews. Okay. Butcher, carry on. You can buy the pack, or you can just buy the game itself, but if it's got this deal, I mean, you might as well, Butcher. Phobia Game Studio. What type of phobia? Be careful with what you answer with. Okay. What? A 64-bit processor and operating system? You're asking... 2-core processor? You're asking for too much. 1 gigabyte of RAM? That's too much. 500 megabytes of... You don't know how hard it is for the PC market! Okay. Hey, look, Cult of the Lamb. We ignore this. Binding of Isaac, pretty good. 9 Souls, I gotta play that eventually. Pretty good game. Somebody from my friends list has this? No fucking way. Recommended. Okay, if this guy says it's good, then it might actually be pretty decent. Actually, yeah, you know what? Something to actually think about. I'll put that in the backlog. It's really good. I'll take your word for it. You added a creepypasta to the bangers playlist. Thank you very much. You don't remember the time I met... Oh, fuck you. Yeah. No, you fucking, like, you recommended... No, you didn't recommend it. You recommended highly against it. But you typed in the username of some fucked up YouTuber who only does, like, fetish art. I found his fucking YouTube channel and I wanted to kill myself. Yeah. It was so bad... But I already had to try memory hole it. Yeah, exactly, that one, yes. I think that is exactly the username, V2. But yeah, it was so bad, I had to memory hole it within 24 hours. It was, like, fucking traumatic. Binding of Isaac is good. It's really good. Carry On is on your tablet, nice. Made years. By the way, the person who made the Pokemon Deltarune made more videos. Ah, I see. Well, like the those mashup music videos. It gets confusing at some points. I am a professional gamer. I get around to it. But first, look at this. Look at this fucking cool shit. Look at the snakes. It seems as though aaahhhhhhhhh is a snake enjoyer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him. Look at his beady little eyes. How could you be scared of such a thing? Expensive as fuck, though. This one in particular. It does look really pretty, though. It's got good scales. 650. God motherfucking damn. 120 for this one? It's okay. Hello. Little lizard. Oh, so this is like a reptile pet store or a reptile place? So it's not just snakes. If I see lizards and all that and other things, it could just be like a next level pet store. No, it's a reptile expo. My bad. You put them both in the bangers playlist? Nice. I wanted to kill myself for introducing you to it accidentally. Accidentally, my fucking ass posts his full username. Oh, I accidentally posted his full username. I also accidentally posted his IP address. I accidentally also doxed him. Yeah, it was just an accident. It was an accident. I mean, but you put the full username there. You cannot expect me to not look it up. You know what I mean? You don't mind snakes? The snakes are nice. All snakes are either cute looking or cool looking. There's not really an in between. Arabian sandboa? The Arabian sandboa. We'll have a quick detour, why not? Arabian sandboa. What the fuck? I changed my mind. This guy is an idiot. Look at this. This snake is the living definition of an imbecile. Look at him. Idiot. Not a single thought going through this mind of his. Look at him. Idiot. Fucking moron. Fucking look at this. Look at him. I'm just saying, your chin game is weak. You need to, this fucking poor little, this species needs to look smacks. Unironically, and like, you know, just mew a little bit. You give it 3 months, maybe you'll get there. Exercise. Look at him. He's a fucking drooling imbecile. Idiots. It's like the, you know what this reminds me of? You know, like when you're shit at drawing, when you're like a young kid and you're just drawing with crayons, right? This is like the type of snake that a 7-year-old would design. You know what I mean? I only know mew a little bit. What do you mean mewing? You know, you have to like strengthen your jaw or something like that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, but I only know one other type of snake apart from the obvious ones like cobras and whatnot. And it's this one. Is this what it's called? Yes, this one. This one looks fucking cool as fuck. Look at this. I believe it is called the Mexican Black King Snake. Holy fuck, look at this. Look at this fucking thing. It's so cool as fuck. Look at it. It's like jet black and everything. Look at that. Look at that! Oh! And you know what's funny? They're not dangerous at all. It looks fucking amazing. Look at that. It's like what happened to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3. Mexican Black King Snake, I know. Maybe aaahhhhhhhhh, maybe to aaahhhhhhh this is kind of like an obvious choice, since aaahhhhhhh seems to be a lot more knowledgeable about snakes and reptiles than me, but you cannot deny this fucking thing looks so ace. It's like fucking hell, it's like he's wearing a fucking suit. Gafada and underscore holiday, hello. Let me bestow upon you a crab of friendliness and joy, hello. Hello. Welcome to the Coal stream. We'll get to the Coal soon. Well, this snake it does have a very similar complexion to Coal. The snake doing blackface. When they're babies, they're black, red, and white. I believe this one might be what you're talking about. This one might be a different type of king snake, but it looks really similar to the milk snake. I believe it's what it's called. It looks very similar to a thing called a milk snake. Yes, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, maybe it could be. Chica underscore holiday. Yeah, it could be. Maybe it's the only type of snake in the world that can say the N word. But snigger is quite fucking funny, unironically, and I'm allowed to say it because that is. Hold on, I believe if I search up the actual word, it's an actual word. Yes, it is a real word. So, even though I don't care, just for clarity, it is a real word. Just for clarity's sake. I was told to search up another animal, the black mamba. Black mamba. And then we have the black-footed cats. Black mamba. These things also look pretty good. Look at this. He's a little meaner looking. It's a little meaner looking. Although it kind of does have a goofy little face, I think technically it's a little bit of a meaner snake. I think it's a little bit meaner. Although the Mexican black king snake, that shit is like completely fine. It's tiny as well in comparison to a person, so you don't have to worry about it like at all. At all. And then another one was the black-footed cat. Look at this! It's just a fucking kitten, bro. Look at it. Just a tiny, tiny little feline. What the fucking cat doing? But anyways. Sisyphus Prime? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, let's see. Usually in snake terms, it means they eat other snakes, but I think they accept mice as well. I don't think the king snake, that Mexican black king snake, I don't think it actually eats other snakes. 35 times. Maybe. So cute. The black-footed cat is literally the bit you did with the natural dog. Yes, yes. Destroy. Kill. Kill. Destroy. Snick. Snaker. Baby kittens without mothers. That's evil, Gafeda. That's evil. If you didn't get the message, you're either I am stupid and blind, Beamer. Both. I was explaining how TikTok was full of horrible. It actually is full of horrible people, but so is YouTube. Like me. I'm a horrible, horrible man. Sisyphus Prime. Minos Prime. Minos? Depends on how you want to say it. Oh, fuck, I'm distracted. I forgot I was supposed to check out O9's actual videos as well. I absolutely forgot about that because I was sidetracked about the fucking animals. Anyways, let's have a look-see. We got quite a few. Let's work backwards, actually, just to make it easier on myself. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to laugh. Because holy fuck, that just sounds like you were recording this in a great amount of pain. I could have just stopped the video right there. This is just an accidental recording. Ah, fuck! I hit my leg. Only Prime still an ultra kill without a bacteriophage. Sadly. Sex in Minecraft the movie. That was that the Vinny Vine sauce thing that we looked at? I think so. We looked at that last night, I believe. It was pretty good. Fuck me, it's not even been half an hour. I'm sweating my fucking shit off. Did you? Yes. It was pretty good. You want a Sisyphus Prime? Do I recognize this song? Hold on. I recognized the lyrics, but I couldn't. The thing is, the actual song and the artist couldn't come up. A quarter of the stream and 0 coal. We need coal. We need it. We gotta wait. Until we feed the bellows. Gotta wait. You'll know when it's coal time when I switch to this shit mic. This one, at least in terms of audio quality, was a lot clearer than the first few. It's broken. What? I broke the shorts? What the fuck? I didn't click on that one. Stop it! Fucking hell, every single fucking day YouTube breaks. I clicked on this one, please. Can it work for 3 seconds, please? Thank you. I fucking just clicking the same video. It plays the other one for some reason, and then I heard whoa over and over again. Like, fucking hell. It borders on parody. It borders on parody. I wanted to listen to the roses and the petals, but it's like, nope, you have to listen to the other one. You have to listen to the other one. Hello. Got more videos in the playlist, thank you. And hello, Mr. Music. Hello, don't circle. Hello. We should do a stream where we just Google random shit and it should be called moderately cold Reactio. Moderate cold. He just sat down _holiday. He just sat down. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Danger ropes. Deadly hunter. A dangerous predator. Oh, even a little bit of history. Look at that. This was a song I learned while I was taking vocal lessons and I was given the sheet music, which is how I got this information. 1819 and 1880. That is roughly the time period that that ragtime rev. That's the time period and era that a lot of his music comes from as well. just a little bit of a clarification. Just a little thing I noticed. Let's have a couple more. Daggers in their smiles and light in their eyes. Well, he said, you think the devil is horns? Well, so did I. This video easily has the best audio quality. Easily. Devil in disguise, Marina. This is one of those piratey ones, isn't it? This is one of those piratey ones. It is. I just post random shit, capital D. What is YouTube's obsession with the whatever, bro. It's just breaking YouTube shorts. Never fucking works. Genuinely recorded in a bathroom. This is bathroom acoustics. Dream by Priscilla Ahn. Scroll up? What am I scrolling up for? What if I do that? You let's just go through the shorts. Fucking hell, I'm sweating like a fucking cunt. Good singing, very nice. But you know what's funny? 09. I was making fun of you for the bathroom acoustics, but unironically, it actually gives a little bit of reverb. Actually gives a nice little bit of reverb. Hey, budget studio, bro. I'm just saying, the bathroom is known as the budget studio. Pretty good. Nice to catch up. There was no better way to make it echo and more audible. Yes, I told you, the bathroom is the best studio. It's a very soft-spoken song. Let's see. Let's have a little look at this, Sisyphus Prime and Minus Prime. Just a little bit of... Fuck, I spelled it wrong. Fuck. And then we'll get into the coal. This guy is the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen in my fucking life. Ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. And what is the other one? Minos. Minos or Minos? A little bit better of a design. Thank God I never... What the fuck is that? Of course it's from DeviantArt. It's not explicit, but you Ultra Kill fans are full of freaks. I'm just saying. Literally at the top, by the way. Minus Prime, not Minus Prime. We'll do that, but I searched up Minus Prime. Literally within the first 2 rows. What is this, bro? I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying, bro. You fucking Ultra Killoids are fucking strange. What is it? You say Prime? Is that a different one? It doesn't seem to be different. What if I do it as all one word? Nah, doesn't seem to be different. Nah. It's more or less the same. More or less the same. Anyways, I think we're done with the prelude. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let me just change my microphone to the dog shit one if I got that ready. Yes, I do. Nice. Alright, we should be, just to clarify, I am on the dog shit one. Let me just change the audio, because that peaks like a motherfucker. Good. Alright, nice. I can put this, get this out of my fucking face. It is time to get through some dog shit. It's time to get through some dog shit. Chud. It's just... You fucking motherfucker. The correct term would be negress. What? Brian Duffy, Swiggity Swooty, you're here for our booties. Hello, hello, hello. Let me give you a crowd of friendliness and joy. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. You had 3 ice creams today because it was so hot. Whatever you say, bro. I know you weigh over 100 kilos. Whatever you say. I'm joking. But anyways, no, it is fucking hot, bro. I had to freeze my... I put some water in a bottle and I froze it into just pure fucking ice. What would be his face? I think it'd be like a chud. Like a little chud jack. Like a little chud jack. Let me see. I did forget. Nancy was trying to tell me something. Look up E. It's a creepypasta. Is it in your playlist? It probably is. I'll have one look at your playlist and then I'll save everything else for palate cleansers, because I have delayed the cringe for too long. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, this should be better. Alright, let's see what we got. Lots. Over 200 videos. Meet the deadliest cat on the planet. Cute but lethal. The 10 deadliest small cats. They'll like scratch you and it'll hurt. You know what I mean? It'll hurt a lot. Yeah, it'll hurt. And that's deadly. Rat. It's like a little Remy Ratatouille. We've seen this one, yes. I remember tasting history. Does Pokemon really have too much water? Does it really? Does it really?
Pokemon's been criticized for many things. Pandering, the glitches, not being able to give Kieran Ogrepon is diabolical. But Pokemon's most grave sin was too much water. This iconic line comes from IGN's review of Oras. And it's been endlessly mocked and even referenced in later games. But for as hilarious as it is it also valid? Hold on, I'm not part of Team Magma. Hoenn has 34 routes, 17 of which being land-based and the other 17 being water-based. And while that's cool thematically, it's not as fun when all the water routes look like this. All the while Route 113 is giving me respiratory issues, now that's gameplay. HMs are typically seen as a Snorefest, and Hoenn has 3 water ones required for the story. That's most of a Pokemon's moveset taken up. Oh yeah, Swampert's unstoppable now! But the worst part is probably the navigation. Water is heaven for random encounters. It's like if over half the map was a big chunk of grass. And it doesn't help that these routes are mostly empty. Sometimes there's some stand with an item, and Route 132 in general should have been enough to cancel this game. But you're still on land and having fun most of the time. So 7.8 is a little bit harsh. Hell, we could do with even more.
What the fuck did I just watch? Like, bro, you need to catch your breath. You need to catch your breath. Just calm down, you know. I know, you know, shorts, you know, you gotta play for viewer retention and all that, but I didn't think shit was this hard. I didn't think shit was this hard nowadays. Look at your peak playlist. You go to hey, good luck trying to go to sleep, bro. Fuck. There's nothing worse than trying to go to sleep in the summer, bro. Old songs? It's okay. It's okay. The funny thing is, have you heard of Pokemon? What's Pokemon? This fucking guy. Oh, we've already seen it. We've already seen it. We've already seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the documentary? Ah, we leave it for a palate cleanser. We leave it for a palate cleanser, and we'll only have a small peek at it. It's not really necessary to watch the whole thing of that. You watch 2 seconds of it just to look at the little animal, and then you're good. Just literally all that there is to it. But let me see. Let me see. What do I have? Do we have any new songs from Ragstein Rev? Ooh, this guy got a video removed. Hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. This guy got one of the videos removed. He had 4 last time we checked, didn't we? Or is YouTube fucking with me? Nope, something happened to the new video. We caught it last night. We literally caught it in the middle of the stream last night. That's unbelievable. Why the fuck did it get taken down? It's strange. Oh, it's kind of sad. I was expecting a new song, but apparently the other one got taken out. Nancy is real. Nancy is very real. Nancy just has a lot of interests. Let me see. Big Pokemon fan, from what I can tell. Big YouTube poop fan as well. I like YouTube poops as well. Let me see. What do I have in the... fuck. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Alright, let me see. What do I have lined up? Do we have anything funny, or... we've already seen that one, I think. So I'll get rid of that one. How mean am I feeling? How mean am I feeling tonight? How... Okay, maybe I'm not that mean, but who knows. Alright. Oh, we've already... Okay. I guess we'll stick with this one then. I'll get rid of this one. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, we got this one as well, and then we got this channel as well, which I've been meaning to check out for a while. Which one do I start with first? Should I make you guys feel a lot of pain? Alright. So, if anyone remembers not too long ago, I'll have Gothorella up as a palate cleanser, Nancy. I think it'd be better to save the channel for a palate cleanser. Especially if we're going to look at multiple videos. I've got that copy-pasted, I believe. Let me see. Is this fact check status true? Yes, I do. Okay, good. I'll remember it. I'll remember it. I have it on my Control V. You were going to tell me, don't forget the palate cleanser? Oh, fuck. I think the entire last stream is repressed memories. I know you said no for Discord servers, but please, no matter how much you ask. I don't know Discord servers. No, no, seriously, absolutely not. No, I'm not going to make a Discord server. The little things at the end of the YouTube handle are auto-generated, so YouTube censored itself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but sorry. I just don't think it's a good idea. Not now, at least. Not now. I'd have to sort a lot of things out. To actually make the server any good. But I just don't have any ideas of what it could be. You know what I mean? I'm not good with organization when it comes to that sort of aspect, especially because you can't just... It's not like a measurable thing. It's you have to take into account that there's a social thing to it as well, right? So... When you peak, I think when we do a palate cleanser section, we'll have to have a look at everything. We've got to look at a channel, we've got to look at Nancy's playlist a little bit more, and we've got to look at yours. And Memer, I believe you said you have a palate cleanser ready for me, but I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. But yeah, no, I've completely forgotten everything about last stream. But yeah, no, fucking YouTube did fucking Memer dirty. And it's not even his fault. You can't see him at all in the top chat. Bro, because they think his name is... they think his handle is like an obscenity. Or something like that. But anyways, okay, you know what? I'm going to torture you guys a little bit. Let's start off with some proper fucking call. So I think I got interrupted. Did I even say it? You remember, not too long ago, we looked at the Game-Oververse, or Game-Oververse pilot episode. It was shortly before the Amazing Digital Circus watch-along. We looked at Game-Oververse. It was alright. It was alright. I like the premise. The pilot could have been a lot better, but the strong points were strong. The bad points really did suck, but at the very least, it does look like a very... If anything, you can just say, for pure aesthetics, it's really good. Oh, yes, I actually still have that guy pulled up. Yes, actually. Yes, I do have him. I have him on a tab. Yes. I looked at it and I was like, oh, why the fuck is that there? And then you just reminded me. It's like, that makes a lot of sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, no. I'm going to fucking torture you guys. Here's a video from a YouTuber called Saberspark. He's a cartoonoid. His title of this video is finally ... another cartoon crush unlocked. Game Oververse. Fuck this guy. He's a full-on furry as well, so can you imagine why he likes the show? Can anyone here have any guesses? I remember this guy, says Am. Dear God, not this guy. The problem is, I'm not going to watch the entirety of this video. It depends on what he says, because this video is 20 minutes long, and I have a feeling he's only going to have something to say for 2 minutes, and then everything else is going to be him gooning for the rest of the video. Because this guy does not fucking... He does not fucking say anything worthwhile about anything ever. It is pronounced Game Oververse. I do know that. I just think Game Oververse is better to say. Game Oververse. I think Game Oververse is better to say, but Game Oververse as a logo makes a lot more sense. The cat, yes, the cats, the fucking cat protagonist, the cats. But anyways, we like cats for different reasons. We like cats because they can distract us. And they're funny, they're cute, and they're ridiculous, and they're funny. But this fucking guy, you don't ask him why he likes furries. You don't ask him. He's a full fucking furry as well, bro. You might make a YouTube poop called Game Oververse. I'll be ready for it, please. The guy with obscene interests. Yeah, interests. That's fucking asshole. It's what, bro, I need to show you the fucking channel as well, because this fucking guy, every other fucking video is something about furries, bro. You got one here. You got fucking, hello, I'm tired Hitler. I'm tired Hitler. Something about this fucking shit as well. He's talking about fucking, what is this? I don't know. Disney. Oh, look at, what is this, man? What is this? Go kill you. I'm not allowed to say that. All right. Digital Circus. Yeah. Real nice, real classy. Yep. What's another one? Yep. Bad Guys too. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Obviously, you had to do that. You could, if he missed that, he would have gone fucking nuts. He would have gone crazy. He couldn't have missed it. What is this? Something about AI? Is this guy a very anti-AI type of person? That's strange, because I could have sworn that he makes his videos, that he must have fed his voice into a machine, because I don't actually believe that he makes these videos himself anymore. I think he's fed himself into a machine. He's like a fucking content farm. The French Gay Dog Show. Not for kids. Oh, no, not the Owl House. Fuck you, bro. All this fucking guy talks about is shit. Look at this. The worst videography. The worst video catalog, I should say. Better to say. Fuck. YouTube content farms are getting worse. No shits. Thank you for contributing to that problem. He has some fucking egregious examples. I don't tolerate Baki slander. Fucking what? He even got a gender-bent version of his own avatar. Fuck this fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy. Just too many fucking furry videos, man. Too many fucking furry videos. And then he just went full on fucking balls to the walls, changed his profile picture. I think he even changed his avatar. Look at, what is this? What is this? What is this, bro? Anyways, what do you have to say about Game Oververse?
Say the line!
New Cartoon Crush unlocked! So the newest pilot for Glitch...
The worst example. That is the worst example I've ever seen of a man feigning self-awareness. Fuck, that was fucking ridiculous and terrible. Saber Spark sucks. What was the most unhinged thing that you have seen? Maybe it was a weird YouTube poop, but nothing that's super standoffish. It was assimilated to the meta. It was Zuckerberg. I'm gonna make a World War II themed VR game and disguise it as bait for Saber Spark so that he inadvertently gives himself PTSD. You lure him in with like a carrot on the end of a stick, but instead of a carrot, it's like a fucking it's like a fursona. It's like an overly sexualized fursona. And then after 5 seconds, a bomb lands by his feet and it blows up. And it's 200 decibels loud and he has to take the headset off. He fucking rips it off his face. He's like hyperventilating. He's having a realistic hacking depiction of a mental breakdown. He's got like the ringing ears effect. He's like, oh my god, what was that? They killed my wife.
Just finally arrived. Gameoverse by internet veterans / senior citizens Aaron Hansen and Ross O'Donovan. I've been around on the internet since like the 2000s, I can say that. I still can't believe how far these guys have come. I remember watching
Please go back to the other cartoon thing you put up on the screen. It was fat, yes, but this is we're so much worse.
Ego Raptors cartoons over 20 years ago. Holy shit. My nostalgia is almost of legal drinking age. Fucking kill me.
Okay, get in.
But yeah, I'm in awe at how incredible this pilot is. It is insanely well made. The characters, the animation, the colors, just everything was a feast for the eyes. Everything. Glitch continues to change the game when it comes to
This
animation.
fucking guy just couldn't help himself. You could literally have a bingo sheet. You could have a bingo sheet for Saber Spark videos, and every single fucking time you'd be able to make it. You'd be able to get bingo every single time. That's scientifically too loud to just be a shockwave. I think that would like rupture your lungs. The beach episode. I guess the pilot is the beach episode now that you say it. The pilot is the beach episode. There's only one.
Hell, YouTube even had a newsletter recently where they talked about the rise of indie animation on the site and how even industry suits are like, wait a second, how did you get those numbers? Very interesting times we live in. It's wild to watch the landscape change before our very eyes. But of course, it's easier said than done. Look, I've been working on a project myself, and yeah, it is not cheap and it's not easy. I understand now why folks don't do this. It's hard. Like, I look at the credits for Gameoverse and I'm like, holy shit, it takes a lot of effort and teamwork to make something of this caliber happen. They don't get enough props for what they do. But as a lowly critic, a nostalgia critic, it's easy to watch something and be like, oh ho hum, I found a lone critique, so off to the shadow realm with you. It's now all bad. I feel like a lot of social media sites have cultivated an attitude of specifically searching out for flaws first and foremost, and then dismissing everything else. Like just lots of bad faith actors in general. But I don't
Kill me. Fuck this guy. No. He's saying so many of my fucking trigger words. Fuck. Kill me now. Fuck. What the fuck is he even on about? It's just like, he hasn't even talked about the pilot yet? He said that it looks nice. That's it. Is he now gonna go on a fucking tirade about, like, spurgs on the internet? This is gonna suck so much ass. Why does every indie animation have a... I suppose it's a trope. Why anything has a beach episode? I suppose it's a sort of trope. It's like a sort of joke.
believe that makes up the majority of viewers. I mean, like nearly 5 million viewers. Look at that like bar. They're doing great. Most folks are like, hey, this is cool, it's free and fun, thank you. Other folks are like, no, you have to f***ing hate it, no. Like, working on my own project has given me a newfound perspective for folks who are brave enough to create and field their own original work. That takes a lot of guts. That being said, I do, however, have some thoughts about the Gameoverse pilot and a little bit of constructive feedback.
Really?
Nothing biting, just a few observations. Though I gotta say, I saw that one thread where somebody said the girl designs are misogynistic. Well, What? Like, heaven forbid if a cartoon character is cute and has some curves to their designs. I mean, just come on, guys, look at her. Just look. You are so freaking hot, crab girl. But no matter what.
I am absolutely repulsed by this guy. He leans into this fucking weird persona of his way too much. He leans into this shit way too much. I don't like it. He absolutely repulses me. Really? You had to fucking do that. You couldn't just have left well enough alone and just say, wow, that was really strange what people are saying on Twitter. No, he had to go the extra fucking mile. His content is absolutely unbearable. I have a friend who swears by the fact that Saber Spark used to be good. I don't think that ever was the case. I actually think that ever was the case. You also hate how his avatar is constantly animated to be bouncing like that one Bowser, the fart Bowser gif. Yeah, he used to never do that. He used to just have the little PNG pop up, and if it had to do like a different pose, it would just do it like a little bounce. But now he's got that thing where it's like constantly going like this. Like if it's not moving, he's afraid that you'll get bored or something. Imagine if I did that. if I'm like watching a fucking video and I'm just constantly like doing this. Wouldn't that not only would it make me fucking nauseous, wouldn't this be a little fucking annoying? I have to move all the time, otherwise my viewerinos will heckin' disappear. I must have distractions. I must have distractions. I mean, okay, I do have a pretty good distraction, I'm just saying. Hey. Woo wee wee woo. Wee woo woo wee. Woo wee wee woo. Avatar, I sound like a dumbass. Avatar, The Last Airbender. But everyone, welcome V2 with the woo-wee and wee-woos.
But it is objectively impressive that this pilot ever saw the light of day. Apparently, it was shopped around by Ross for like over a decade. Talk about perseverance. The majority of us will never know or experience the headache that is making a cartoon. It is disgustingly hard to do and very expensive. Oh, yep, it's happening. Speaking of paying bills, guess what?
I absolutely fucking hate it. You can tell that someone basically just took this image in After Effects. They put like one little point on like the middle of the head and they just moved it back and forth and said, you know what, that's good enough. You know what, that's good enough.
It's that part of the video. Time to pay my wonderful team behind these uploads. Because this video is brought to you by Raycon. Life can get pretty noisy. While it's
people are still taking sponsorships from Raycon? Fucking hell, longest advertisement in the world, by the way. 2.5 minutes long. I know you gotta eat, but fucking hell, bro.
Guess I'm just a little nervous.
Now, before we get into it, what are the origins of Gameoverse? Well, like I said before, the series was created by Ross O'Donovan, aka, yes, I'm gonna say your name, Rubber Ross. It's kind of wild because Gameoverse has been a thing since like 2013. Here's the original concept.
Well, I'm Gobbles, the super ultra mega death bringeth guns and lasers Saurus Rex.
Oh, sounds neat.
Yeah, they turned this into this.
I'm both upset and impressed. Thanks, Mr. Paper. Ow!
I cannot overstate how insane of a transformation that is.
You know what's fucking crazy to me now that he's shown us that clip of like the OG incarnation? It's crazy to me now that I realize that the dinosaur and the dolphin were always terrible characters. Listen, I might be harsh, but really, the dolphin and the dinosaur have always been terrible characters. That's fucking insane. 10 years, over 10 years with those fucking characters in his head. Why is he talking about it like he knows? Lore about Wee-Woo, so in a random stream you found, you got bored and said Wee-Woo, and then I've been saying it ever since. Hell yeah. I like to go into other people's streams and type COALio Streamio, and that's it. I'll just type that one thing and I leave. They made that as well? Yes, it is from the same guy. Robert Ross is good at drawing and better at animation, and for it to be covered by this guy is an insult to his skill. World War II? World War II is like your version of the Roman Empire. But, it's fucking out. Dinosaur, kill him. Dolphin, kill him.
The internet is widely accepted as the norm nowadays. But back in the 2000s and early 2010s, most people dismissed the online world as niche and weird. However, it was trending
It should still be considered niche and weird, to be honest.
upwards. Now these novelty cartoons have actual staying power with the potential of hitting franchise status. And that is just amazing to me. Again, there was a time where kids were like, well, I want to be a rock star or a doctor when I grow up. And nowadays, it's, I want to sit on my computer and make YouTube videos. And you know what? Yeah, that's actually a viable career path if you're lucky enough. Looks in mirror. By the way, there are more episodes of Game Overs if you want to watch them. Go check out the Sacred Scrolls. I'm sure there will be some tea leaves and potential Easter eggs in them.
I'm good.
Again, it is wild to see how much status YouTubers have gained over the years. We still gotta vibe check ourselves, keep that hubris in line. We still put our bathing suits on one leg at a time, unless you're kid,
Oh, no, no, bro. Fuck. I'm not watching the rest of this video. Fuck off. No, I'm good. No. Cringe detected, opinion invalidated. Fuck you. I'm not watching the rest. Nope. No. No, I'm not doing it. You can go fuck yourself. No, Cyberspark. No, I'm good, bro. Fuck you. No, ruin the entire video for me. No, I'm good. No, I'm fucking good, bro. Oh, that. I don't care what he says at this point. I don't care if straight after that he had an opinion that was like 100% correct, and I would sit there clapping my hands like a seal, like, oh wow, Saber, this is so correct. I don't care. No, not fucking doing it. Nope. Terrible video. It's just fucking absolute ass. I can't fucking stand Cyberspark, bro. Actual, like, I don't know, he's like a secret agent for Netanyahu or some shit like that. Oh, actual fucking rubbish. Alright, what else do we have in the coal backlog? What the fuck is that? Hitler was vegetarian. Did you know Hitler also drank water? Yeah, not peer-reviewed, true. Gayoverse? Now that's just mean. I'm tired, Hitler. Sees one Cyberspark video. I'm tired, Hitler, bro. I'm tired. Should we have a little bit of an indulgence in some palate cleansers? Hold on. I do need to search something up, actually. Now that I've cleared up the tab where Cyberspark was, let's search up. What the hell is Gotharella? I believe that this is the channel. Is this the one? Is this the one? It could be, I think. Gotharella. Make something because we can. Trash to treasure, turning soda scraps into art. Is this the one? I have no clue. This seems like an arts and crafts video now? Video channel thing? Arts and crafts? Spade Cyberspark? Worse than Hitler? But I think someone would agree. I agree. I agree. Right, anyways, let's see. I'll have a small peek at a video, I suppose. Let's look at this one.
568 days ago, I first posted about Soda Tab chainmail and created the art piece known as the Tab Worm, in which I endeavored to use every part of the soda beast, the cans, the tabs, and the boxes. However, from that video, I got so many questions about every single part of the process that today, I finally decided to sit down and answer them all. And if there end up being more questions, leave them below and I'll answer those too.
How do the tabs work?
To make the Soda Tab chainmail, you start by collecting and washing.
Am I going insane, or am I hearing like a bit of a southern twang? A bit of a southern twang. The shorts showcase more of the horror. You're playing Carry On? Nice. Or Carrion, probably. This remains of Studson Studio. I nearly read that as Chudson Studio.
The soda tabs, like a lot of soda tabs.
But this is basically, yes, okay.
1,963 days ago. That's impossible. You would die after like 3 days.
This liquid cleanse is still going strong. Finishing the piece, meaning that now I can finally present to you the tab nut. And for a bonus question, truly one of the most
It's like a
commented
speaker.
things on the Tabworm video.
What do you mean you stopped drinking one?
Let's have a look at the shorts. Let's have a look. This is my most horrifying creation.
For this video, I broke one of my main rules, resulting in an art piece that might be one of the most horrifying ones I've made to date. And I've written an entire book called Handmade Horrors, but this still takes the cake. And it all started with an art supply aged 6 and up. I've actually had these little thermoplastic beads sitting around for years now, but I finally decided that today's the day to make this wholesome little project.
Yo, it's like real life pixel art.
Out of around 4,000 of them. I started off just trying to wing it, but eventually figured that I needed to go into a pixel art maker and draw up a design, since I only have so much hair I can pull out in frustration after shaving half of it off. Once I had the design, it was all about placing each of the beads according to the corresponding pixel, and while it may look fast here, it ended up taking around 14 hours altogether. Since
That
this was
sounds
actually
painful.
my first fuse bead creation ever, I wasn't exactly sure how to do the melting part, but I figured I'd just put down some parchment paper and set the iron low, and it would probably be fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? I burn my creation a little? I'm sure they won't mind. With all that out of the way, I think we're finally ready for the big reveal of our new best friend, Friendly Fred. My first ever portrait done on this channel, which is something I generally avoid. And look at that! They're so excited to meet you. They're crawling out of the frame to say hi. You lucky duck, you. Mwah.
That actually looks kind of
Out of
fucking
the
cool.
frame to say.
Look at that. It's even got like that little bit of third dimensional. It's got that third dimensional aspect of it, putting the hands on top of the frame. Actually, unironically, pretty fucking cool. Good creation. Nice. It's these things I remember. I don't know what they were called, or maybe it was a different version of it because I don't think it's the exact same shape. But I remember a long time ago these things being advertised like crazy on TV. It really is like real life pixel art. It's kind of cool. Good channel. Good channel. Gotharella. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, look, and she even made little rabbits. The little rabbits. We might come back to the channel later, but I've pretty much seen everything I want to. Let me check out your playlist, Mr. V2. What is this? Real fucking shit I find? What is this? Hello. Peak I find, Geometry DOS, real fucking shit, Ultra Memes, random shit, and Ultra Peak. Let's save the peak from later. You got anything on random shit? This is serious, we could make you delirious. Could check that out.
Because we're medicine.
Pills.
He might even eat us. No, no, no. This is serious. Serious. We could make you delirious. Delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Fear of us. Too much of us is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Doctors tell the pharmacy. Pharmacy. Types of pills that you will need. You will need. And he knows the harm that we can be. We can be. If we're not taken carefully. We're not candy. Believe us. Even though we look so fine and dandy. When you're sick, we come in handy. But we're not candy. Oh, no.
Aw, but it's like, look at them. They're so fucking, look at them. Look at them, though. Look at them. It's just a look. Look at them. Look at these little cute little buggers. Look at them. Look at them. They're so. Oh, I mean, yeah, they say they're dangerous. Yeah, but with a face like that, I mean, like, with a, not like, surely, you know, Come on, it's like that snake that we were looking at the idiotic looking one. But this one, yeah, you know, look at them. Look at these little beady eyes. You know, come on, how bad could they be? And then you see the pill bottle. it's like a cyanide pill. Damn. Nice little video. What do you got for us, Nancy? I'll have another look at your playlist, and then we'll get back into the dog shit. But I'm glad I skipped the Saber video. Fuck that shit. 2000s PSAs. It could be worse. It could be 90s PSAs. Those were fucking strange. Banger Mighty Bees, Palette Clanks Cars. Let's look at the bangers. There's plenty of new shit in the bangers I don't think I haven't seen. Anything that stands out? A lot of tasting history. A rat monster. Poke Rune, yes, this is a new one. Emo Horse. How old is the lamb? 1,000 years old. The insane plot armor of cats. The deadliest cats on the planet. Cute but lethal. Is this the one you were talking about before? The deadliest cat on the planet? I think it's so. I think so, actually. But don't watch the creepypasta. I think I skipped over the creepypasta. I have no idea which one it is, actually. I can't even remember. Let's look at the dangerous cat. Where is it? The deadliest cat on the planet.
This little female is known to researchers as Gyra. She's tiny, weighing a mere 2 pounds.
What?
200 times less than a lion.
It's not even a kilo. Fucking hell.
She'd be almost impossible.
I need to
find,
fucking invest in air conditioning.
With a radio collar. And using surveillance cameras that rival a cat's night vision, we can at last reveal her nocturnal pursuits.
Night owl. Or a night cat. Where are you going, little one?
She can walk 20 miles a night in search of food, the farthest recorded for any small cat. Guided by superb night vision and responding to the smallest of sounds.
Look at her go.
She finds almost anything that moves is a potential meal. She'll even eat locusts. But she prefers gerbils.
It's a tiny mouse.
Or if that doesn't work, birds.
Go on, you got this. You got this.
With a wiggle to tuck her legs in, she gets as low to the ground as possible.
You got this. Easy, this is easy, you got this.
Primed like a spring.
Don't throw.
She can deliver maximum power to jump.
Don't throw. Oh. Hey, you did it. You jumped like 1 foot
She
in the
hits
air.
her target 60% of the time.
Nice.
It's what makes black-footed cats the most lethal hunters in the entire cat family.
It's better than a coin toss, so, you know. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this monster, this predator. Absolute fucking animal. Aerial of Michael B. Jordan. It's like that fucking that one image of like the dunking, the fucking dunking the basketball. Prevention of evolution. Ah. Oh yeah, no, I did scroll past it. But if you say I should go like ignore it, then I'll ignore it. If you go to pet it, does it just obliterate you? Maybe. Hey, they say it is the deadliest cat on the planet. So if you were stuck in a room and you had a choice between being stuck with this thing or a cheetah, I think I'd actually go with the cheetah. It did say that this is the deadliest cat on the planet. If you want the Ariel Michael B. Jordan of cats, look up the serval. Perhaps. But I think I'll leave that alone. I think I've had enough. But yeah, I tell you what this is. You know what this fucking cat is? This is Kit from Game Oververse. Lore accurate. the biblically accurate version. But anyways, leave it at that. Pretty good. Nice little video. I might have another look at your playlist later, but I'm not sure. We'll see. If I need another palette cleanser, then I know where I can come back to. What's next on the agenda? What looks good? Well, there's a duality to that. What looks bad and what looks good? Okay, let's have a look at this. Tasty Planet, is that the one where you're like a little ball and you just have to eat everything? Your suggestion. Oh fuck. Oh yes, I still have it on another tab. Should we have a look at that for a little bit? I'm not sure if it's going to be a coal video. Not that one? Fuck, I misremembered. Gotta grab a serval dock. Nice. You have it in your playlist, it'll make it a little easier for little old me. But this one, yeah, I believe this is the one. Terrible AI slop conspiracy.
I got 3 words for you. Facebook. Most of you are probably familiar with Facebook, formerly the world's largest social media networking website, and currently the leading cause of brain rot in boomers and Gen X, second only maybe to Fox News.
Essentially V2, but the thing is like, once you play one of those games, you've kind of played all of them. They all do play the same.
It was once a bastion of communication where people...
Bastion? I love that character.
...could follow their friends and keep up with who's breaking up with who, has turned into a cesspool of bots and AI slop. Today I invite all of you to put on a hazmat suit and leave your critical thinking skills at the door, because we're going to be taking a painful walk through the absolute horror show that is Facebook conspiracy AI slop.
But you don't understand. The boomers, they love it. They absolutely love it. They'll eat it up and then they'll show you and then they'll be like, oh, Sonny, did you see this? It's absolutely crazy how this is happening in the world. You know, shit like that. They absolutely love it.
I feel like this framing
that kazoo sucked ass.
Is a little weird. Is this framing weird? Oh wait, I don't care. All right, you might be wondering where we're gonna start this descent into madness, and it is with no joy in my heart that I will tell you that we're actually gonna be starting with me. It's been brought to my attention a few times that I apparently have a Facebook account. Now this is completely news to me, as I do not have a Facebook account, but there is a Mini Minuteman account on Facebook that happens to post all of the same things that I do. Now typically I don't actually have a problem with people reposting some of my content. I think that
you know what's going to be an even scarier thing? What if it's not even a bot account that just steals his content? What if it's not a bot account? What if it's a doppelganger that is exactly like him? Does the exact same things as him, but he's the lucky one of the two. It's just a perfect clone of him who's getting all of the same ideas at the same time, but he's the lucky one who got popular. That'd be fucking funny as fuck. But what was he actually gonna say?
That the message is good to get out there, and I think it can also be a little bit of free publicity.
Yeah.
This
Casper
one's a
sound
little bit
effect, yes.
different. You see, at
You
face
got
value,
serval
this is an
bits?
account
Nice.
that literally just reposts everything I have ever made pretty much multiple times a day. At the time of me recording this, it's reposting a video that I made back when I was in college. Oh my god. You know, guys, if you ever look back on yourself and think, cringe, I think that's actually a good thing, because it means you've changed a little bit. Wow, my hair was great. I'll be the first to admit it. But the primary thing that really irked me about this account is not only is it impersonating me, but it's this account's Facebook story that really just ties it together.
My friends laughed at me when I said I'd get rich quickly using an ancient vibration technique. But a few months later, they were shocked when they saw everything I had achieved.
It's like those fucking videos. It's like those fucking videos where it's like, oh, if you listen to this like a very specific frequency that you can't even hear, you will be able to manifest success. It's like those fucking you have to manifest success. Imagine it as hard as you can, and you will be able to manifest success. Or it's like frequencies that help you be more successful and focused. All you have to do is listen to it 8 hours straight every single day, something like that. Then you'll be able to manifest success. It's like, what is it? It's not quite like Sigma Male videos. It's not like those kind of things. It's not quite that type of grind set type video. But it's basically all the same functionally, which is just bullshit advice, I suppose. But it's, I don't know, it's almost, it's so far-fetched. It's kind of superstitious in a sort of way. It's kind of superstitious. This weird esoteric method, this ancient vibration technique will help you manifest success. But I don't know.
This motherfucker has the audacity to ride the coattails of my stellar reputation and then talk about vibrational frequencies. What did he say? What was that?
V2, you would be, you have that little factoid stored in your head, don't you? If you you remember the Ultra Kill devs, the Ultra Kill devs, I'm pretty sure that they would approve of this ancient vibration technique, just in a different sort of way. Just in a different sort of way.
An ancient vibration technique. Get rich quick using an ancient vibration technique. Believe me when I tell you.
Also, a lot of OnlyFans women have taken that advice to heart as well.
There's only one ancient vibration trick that I know, and only very few people can say they've experienced it. I would not share it on Facebook. This is one of the inspirations that I had to start working on this video, because every post on this account is pretty much just ripping everything that I've made, but then the story is doing something like completely different. Like, it isn't even just taking the things I post on my story elsewhere. It's like AI voiceover crypto scams and shit.
Saw everything I had achieved. Hi, my name is John, and a year ago, I was financially broke. I had no money for anything, and with each passing day, I felt more and more buried in debt. Then I stumbled upon a video that revealed the secret vibration technique that billionaires use to get rich.
The secret vibration technique that billionaires use to get rich. I don't even know how to unpack that. Believe me.
You're laughing, but that's no joke. You're laughing about that, but that's no joke. This ancient vibration technique, it was mastered and harnessed by a famous billionaire, Jeffrey Epstein. Why do you think he had to hide in an island? Why did you think he had to hide in an island? He was clearly hiding this ancient vibration technique away from the masses. Yeah, me too. Your beloved Ultra Kill devs, they're degenerates, they're weird, they're fucking... Unironically, the fact that they thought that was funny speaks a lot. I told you, the problem is with the Ultra Kill devs is that they have absolutely no taste. Otherwise, the game is... Hi. He's using it and you're laughing. I'm just saying. It works. But are you willing to sell your soul?
If I had the secret vibration trick that billionaires use to get rich, I wouldn't be making fucking YouTube videos. I'd be out there vibrating. I'd be handing out wads of cash to children. I'd be teaching the children how to vibrate.
No. You fucking slow down there. Now, that's too Epsteinian. That's how he got caught. He tried to do the same thing. he tried to do the same thing. He thought it was like a little secret club on an island somewhere, you know. Is he going to like correct himself soon or what?
Pause. YouTuber moment.
Yeah.
It allowed me
Fair
to
enough.
attract a life of abundance quickly. Thanks to this video, I now live in a luxurious
You think of the tuning forks, it's like those little things you go ding, and the little thing goes like, woo.
Take amazing trips with my family.
We're going back a second. Luxurious house. I'm gonna be totally fucking honest. That house looks like dog shit. Your house looks like
Fact
it's made
checks
out of
that it's true.
whiteboards. The furniture looks like those little cubes you put in a wax melter. Whatever course this con artist is selling should be the immediate dead giveaway that it's not me. But if that didn't give it away, what really should is I would never post a video of a house that looks like that and say something good about it. Do you need to look at my ceiling? You need to look at my ceiling. This is what my ceiling looks like. Okay, big boy YouTube bucks here. My ceiling looks like this. Look, there's a hole in my wall over there. You know about that? No, you don't. You wanna know what's above my green wall? Yeah, it looks like that.
I'm not gonna lie. With a house in that condition, it should be knocked over with a bulldozer.
Holy sh! I put a fucking hole in the ceiling. So if you really think that I would say a house that looks like that is, oh, it's so beautiful, full of shit.
Let this mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth and never need a dentist again.
Yet again. I've had more than a few minerals melt in my mouth, but I'm not putting it on Facebook.
People are fixing their receding gums, decaying teeth, gingivitis, and tooth infections all by letting this special mineral melt in their mouth every morning.
Stop saying it. Why do you have to say it like
It's just
that?
a mineral, bro. It's just a
bro,
mineral.
No one's trying to let you melt their mineral in your mineral in their mouth every morning. Who up trying to let me melt my mineral in their mouth every morning?
Dr. Drew Sutton has just discovered this powerful mineral that can
Would Dr. Drew Sutton let me melt my mineral in his mouth every morning? I don't think so.
regrow your teeth and gums. How is this possible? This mineral can...
How is this possible? Seriously, how is this possible? Okay, what else do we have?
Coffee might be the reason your gums are bleeding. It's not the caffeine, the sugar, or even the cream.
I literally cannot hear this voice without thinking about
Peener snipper guy.
It's not the sugar, the coffee, or the cream.
It's the peanut snipper guy. The real issue is something far more surprising.
Oh, Jesus, that's fucking grotesque. I don't even think we can show that. That's grisly.
We tested a homeless woman's wealth secret on a skeptical mom. This homeless woman went from living on the streets to winning the lottery 6 times and buying her dream home. When Jim Carrey made this gesture live, the audience was stunned.
This homeless woman went from being failed by society who doesn't take care of anyone to winning the lottery and then being someone that we all can look and clap about.
What seemed like just an innocent joke actually hid something much deeper, something most people completely missed. But if you look closely, you'll...
Wait, did I like miss a part, or did it literally just go from the homeless woman wealth secret to Jim Carrey Illuminati conspiracy?
Joke actually...
Alright. I don't know about you, but this video is starting to lose its charm on me. It's starting to lose its charm on me. Vibration Club. Cole. Hello, dude underscore. Hello, hello. Let me bestow upon you a crowd of friendliness and joy. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I think I'll skip ahead a little bit, but if nothing really changes, I might just leave it.
Rocks. Oh my god. Oh, that's The proportions here are just something that leaves a little bit to be desired. Glistening and burly though he is, his
is that the is this the picture of the anemic alien?
Like unveiled on like, you know, like the floor of like a fucking courthouse or something like that.
The little anemic paper mache alien. What the hell?
Center. What bullshit. All right. What you got for us? Wow. See, this account has a picture of a huge...
Right. Okay, essentially what this video is, it's not bad, it's, you know, it's decently funny. The guy kind of looks a bit like a redneck. He looks a little bit like a redneck, but I think I can forgive that. It's decently funny, it's alright. But essentially what this video is, it's a cringe compilation. That's what it is, right? He just goes through different examples, say, wow, isn't that wacky? And then he just moves on. I get it. I get the appeal of this and whatnot. But to me, the problem is with these type of videos is that they kind of lose their charm within the first 5 minutes, because then you see the formula repeat itself over and over again. I guess it's very dependent on what he pulls up and what he finds funny, but it's like, you know. But you got to understand, the boomers, your grandma, they love this type of thing. They can't get enough of it. That's why it's exploding on Facebook. But anyways, I'll tell you what, I will show it off for anyone who is interested in watching the rest of this video or checking out the rest of this guy's catalog. It is Mini Minute Man. This video is called Facebook's Terrible AI Archaeology Conspiracy Accounts. And he's got other videos called What? Other videos called What? Okay, something about predicting the future, the lost city of Atlantis. Large fucking video. He loves long videos. I could never. I don't think I've made anything more than 10 minutes long, honestly. Deep conspiracy theories from Instagram Reels. What? But you get the gist of it, no? Okay. He's even kind of a little bit of a travel channel, no? Not bad, not bad. He describes himself on the channel as archaeology educator, environmental scientist, author, and Google debunker. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, but we'll leave it there. Not bad, not bad. It's a decent video, decent channel. Check it out if you're interested. But let's see, what else do we have? Do we have some proper fucking coal? That wasn't really a coal video. If I'm going to be honest, that wasn't like a bad video at all. Not quite what I would call a palate cleanser, just a nice little something to check out. That would be a lot more appropriate for just COALio Reactios, but I guess, you know, we might as well look at it here and whatnot. It's a decent video, you can't, there's not too much you can say about it. But definitely not coal. Definitely not like painful agony, you know? New England Homesteader paper food videos were pretty funny. Oh, maybe I should have checked those out. But let me see. What do we have? Yeah, we're gonna have a look at this. Ain't no way I'm watching the whole of this fucking video. It's nearly 41 minutes long. Is it at least gonna be funny? Is it gonna be funny in like the first 30 seconds or something? I don't even remember why I pulled this video up. I think it's because I saw it and I was laughing at the title. Yeah, because it must be the only reason why I've got this pulled up. Posted nearly 2 days ago. I mean, no, sorry, 2 weeks ago. With hashtag drama, hashtag react, hashtag commentary. Do not put those in your video. From a YouTuber called Sarah's TV. I have a feeling I've seen this guy before. I think so. The White House has said to take out all trans people, all of them.
The White House has released a statement that is so wildly anti-trans. They're basically saying that we want to take out all trans people in every capacity.
Instant death.
I want to read this to you. Now I'm going to give you a trigger warning if you don't.
They've got a kill switch hidden in everyone. They've got a kill switch. Oh, fucking hell, I'm sweating so fucking bad, bro. Oh, you need a fucking fan. Alright, but, it's just, I think I was just literally laughing at the title. But yeah, they got a hidden kill switch in all US citizens, and they get to pick and choose which people they want to kill. But you gotta account for time zones and shit. Not everybody lives in that terrible country known as Canada. Anyways, there is a worse place. And it is called the UK. But still. Fucking hell, we reached a peak of about 30 degrees. It's unbelievable. They're going to use an XLR switch. Yep. Terrible. Terrible. Oh no, I've activated the Patriots. I've activated the Iron Patriots. But anyways, it's 23. 23 is not that bad at all. 23 is actually nice. 23 in here would be a perfectly, like, fine day. Perfectly fine. But I don't know, man. 30? Now you're taking the piss. Now you're just taking the piss. I do not want to know what June is going to feel like.
Here, anything harmful towards trans people, when you've heard too much, just want to give you a trigger warning. I'm going to read it bar for bar. But I also want to point out that in this video at the end is a very nice section for anybody that is struggling right now.
Really?
Doesn't want to hear anything horrifying. I have very kind words for you.
I only want to hear horrifying
so you can skip
things.
in the video, it's chaptered, and do that. please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and get to reading this so we can understand what the White House directly from the president has said from his mouth. So this is
From
the
the
PDF
Don,
from the White House.
from the big man.
This is the United States counterterrorism strategy. It's from the White House of Washington, and I'll put the PDF in the top comment. Here goes the table of contents. We're going to be going through all this. We're going to read through it all real fast. Presidential foreword. When I returned to the White House on January 2025, 4 years of weakness, failure, surrender, and humiliation under the last administration came to an end. Love to hear the wild just anger and hate towards Joe Biden. Love to hear it. Today, our nation is strong. Our borders are secure, and the United States is respected all over the world. We are once again putting America first.
Is this where the important part happens, or?
Bruce, but the threat is significant and pervasive. So here goes the fun thing here. Now, I know they're trying to say Antifa right here, but you just put out the whole word. You want to destroy people who are against fascism. You want to take out people who are against fascism. Is basically what you're saying. Maybe I'm stupid. That's okay. I'd like to be educated. Maybe I'm dumb. The borderless America created by the Biden administration was so badly exploited by threat factors that during one 12-month period of the previous administration, more Americans died as a result of the illicit drugs flooded into the country by the cartels than all the U.S. servicemen killed in combat since 1945.
The worst part. Alright, because this fucking video is boring as fuck. The funniest part of this video is the title. Alright, what's the worst part? How bad does it get?
At home, identify their membership, map their ties to international organizations like Antifa, and use law enforcement tools to cripple them operationally before they can maim or kill the innocent. We will do the same with state sponsors of such group and those governments undertaking lethal plots on U.S. soil or against Americans anywhere. This is the most horrifying, evil, nasty, vitriolic, and filthy nonsense I've ever seen in total. This is just angering and nasty to say. Why would you even try to do this? Is just gross and disgusting. Like, trans people are not a threat to U.S. soil. They're just trans. Like, why would you put that next to terrorists and narco-terrorists and groups of cartel members? That's a horrifying thing. That is horrifying. So many people have internalized this as the white thing.
Really? So it's like, in addition to cartels and Islamist terror groups, our national counter-terrorist activities will also prioritize the rapid identification and neutralization of violent secular political groups whose ideology is anti-American, radically pro-transgender, and anarchist. We will use all the tools constitutionally, and that's it. Using guilt domain the innocent, and I have a feeling that he's misinterpreted this very fucking badly. Damn, fucking hell. Okay, I don't actually think he understands what the document is trying to say. What they're doing is that they're just fucking like, well, even in before here, extremists, including the assassination of Charlie Kirk by a radical who espoused extreme transgender ideologies. They're using intersectional analysis, right? They're looking at all of the incidents that's happened before, or if we're being honest about, for example, politics and the priority to propagandize, for example, because that's a real problem on every single sector that you look at. They are picking out certain incidents and whatnot, analyzing sort of qualities about them, looking at it and saying, well, okay, typically that they are what would you say, like extreme Islamists, and all that. They've also identified essentially Antifa. I think Antifa actually is categorized as a terrorist group and have been for a while. And then they're looking at, what would you say, like extremist leftist groups and all that. And then when you go into that umbrella, you look at, oh, well, what's the thing that overlaps with them? Queerness. Oh, what's the thing that overlaps with them? This fucking thing. I think is this not, like, does he not recognize that what they're referencing, apart from that, is that there has also been other cases of shooters who were apparently transgender? I think he's misinterpreted this fucking terribly. Because even if he's saying, like, okay, now they want to discriminate and all that, this title is is not even accurate. It's not even accurate. he's saying this as like that fucking joke scenario that I said before. It's like, oh yeah, they got a fucking kill switch on all Americans. They're just gonna pick all of the transgender ones and hit the fucking kill switch. It's like, no, they still, very carefully albeit, but still specify violent political groups or violent extremist groups. I would be a little bit more worried about the what I suppose is the justification for mass surveillance, for example. That's a much better thing to be worried about. But I don't think this guy has interpreted this document correctly. That's unbelievable. That is the worst part. And he goes straight into what is that? Is that exactly what I think it says? It says what trans rights are not debatable, and he's got a little message to trans people from 26 minutes in, and he just keeps on going and going and going and going. I don't actually think he understands what the document is trying to say. If proposed to him in, let's say, simplistic terms, they're just looking at extremist groups who strategize and cooperate and communicate with each other to enact acts of violence, or what they call terrorism, right? Still, I don't know if I've skipped it or if he mentions it at all. Maybe I can look at the transcript. But to me, the worst thing that you should be worrying about when you look at something like this and they say, oh, we're going to do something, we're going to try and counter this, we're going to look at all of these things to try and stop it before it happens. Number one thing is mass surveillance. Does he mention it at all? Can I view the transcripts? It doesn't seem like it, no? Does he not fucking mention it? It's so glaringly fucking obvious. I don't fucking think he does. Hold on. How do I... Hold on. Give me a second. Let me open the transcript. Mass? Nope. There's one example of mass when I opened the transcript. And I was talking about like the religious version of mass, like, oh, I took mass, not mass surveillance, as in global or massive, like in scale. No. Not a fucking mention of it. Well, that video fucking sucked. Well then. That was terrible, and that was a terrible waste of my time. I thought it was going to be a lot funnier because the title misled me so. Okay, what else do we have? That video was just actual coal. And it, not even in the good way, neither. It wasn't even funny because he's a sort of dementoid. It just is an idiot who can't read. Actual idiot who can't read. Oh my. He looks at a document that explicitly says we want to counter violent groups, and he says, oh no, but they're just going to use this to eliminate all tranoids. Sure. That's very good reading comprehension. Very, very good. Pain. You changed your profile picture in like 2 seconds? What? Anyways. But yeah, no. Just an example of a man who absolutely does not understand the document. I don't know if he just didn't understand it or if he was so desperate to find a point to morally grandstand on trans rights. Because nearly half of the video has a section dedicated to him giving some fucking, like, message. Apparently he says, it's like a little feel-good message. It's more than fucking half the video of him, what, like massaging? Or does he just take that amount of time to posture? About, like, fucking... Well, he already did that before, because there was a section before that where it's like saying, oh, trans rights are not debatable. So he was already posturing to begin with. So 3/4 of the video is just him fucking, like, actually just grifting. Like, what? Just a waste of time, nothing fucking video. Waste of time, nothing video. But anyways, we'll move on. Judge Classy out of context. But anyways, I gotta cool it with the I gotta cool it a little bit. Because it's like, that's the fucking problem when you try to look into anyone getting into politics. 90% of the fucking time, they cannot even fucking read. They cannot even read. Fucking no, man. Just politics is so ass. And then even if you do get to the ones that are able to read at all they do is grift. All they do is grift. All they do is they just stroke the retards in their audience. They just say the things that they want to hear, and that's it. And then they end their videos by being like, oh, you should give me money. Smiles. You should give me money, smiles. And you should buy my dog shit products. Legit fucking formula with almost every single politics or political YouTuber. No matter where they are on the spectrum, no matter where they fucking are, they're all the same. They're like a fucking mass-produced carbon copy of each other. No matter how much they want to deny it, it's all the fucking same. Politics is such a shit show, especially when it comes to online media. Darth Vader versus Hitler. As funny as that rec is, I think we've actually already seen it a long time ago. I remember seeing that early into my COALio Reactios. That was pretty peak, though. Okay, hopefully this video is a little bit better than the other one. We'll see what happens. Kobox, when being a wholesome chungus goes wrong, by a YouTuber by the name of Chocobro. Actually, pretty nice username. But let's see what this is about.
What is up, my negas? Nega being short for negative.
It's about that little clip that was posted on Twitter. Alright, that's obvious enough. But I wonder what his commentary about it is going to be. Alright, I'm going to make a guess that he's obviously going to say that, well, nothing wrong occurred. But that's just my guess. We'll see.
Of course, we wouldn't want to be racist or anything. But it seems that
I would never be racist. I have never been racist ever in my life.
some people that live in the current year do view that word as racist, though, as it is too close to the dreaded N-word, the worst word you can possibly say.
There is a word that is a lot closer than that. There is a word that is a lot closer to that we just saw not too long ago. Literally one letter away, a lot closer, even in pronunciation, than the, what would you say, the first half of negative, right? A lot closer, a lot closer. But you can say it with no problem, right?
Say, the word I'm talking about is, of course,
nigga. I'm 100% nigga.
Hell yeah.
Now, I don't like showing people such hateful language, but if that made you uncomfortable, that's a good thing. It means that you know your place and would never ever step out of line. Your knees are firmly planted on the ground, worshiping at the altar of what major platforms and people on Twitter deem to be socially acceptable speech. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because recently a very popular voice actor has recently deviated from the straight and narrow and laughed at a joke with his friends on livestream that could possibly be construed as racist.
Considering who the voice actors are, I don't think they were ever straight.
So I actually have the clip right here. Let's watch it. So in that clip was Michael Kovac, voice of Jax in The Amazing Digital Circus, and Ashley Nichols, voice of Zubul from the same show, both laughing at the word nega. But you see, Ashley is actually a person of gender, a non-binary to be.
A person of what? Non-binary uses she, they pronouns. What? Gender, non-binary. We have a non-binary. Wait, what? Is that fact check status true? Really?
Exact.
I
So
never
she
knew
could
this.
rape someone in broad daylight and get away with it, which means most of the shit.
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what?
That she would have gotten from this controversy was offloaded directly into Michael Kovac for being straight, white, male, and not a person of gender. He was also in an open relationship with Ashley.
That immediately means he's not straight, by the way.
Point, which means he's a cuck, marking him as a very easy target.
Really? Hold on, what does that say? It included a small period of polyamory, just a little bit, just a little sip. They separated after Kovac's romantic feelings faded into a close friendship, and he had developed feelings for someone else. You got degraded. You got knocked down a peg. What is it? No, not degraded. What is it? It's like there's a different word for it. I can't think of it. Anyways, but you were just knocked down a peg. Let's see. They were together for blah blah blah. They practiced polyamory. He felt as it became a more tight-knit friendship. He acknowledged that his romantic feelings had lessened over time, but he handled the end of the relationship poorly by not poorly communicating, causing hurt to Ashley. I mean, if you knew, I'm just saying, if you knew that your romantic partner of, however many years in this case, maybe, 6 and whatnot, if you knew that they were seeing other people, fucking other people, yeah, maybe your romantic feelings would lessen over time.
With Ashley at one point, which means he's a cuck, marking him as a very easy target. Of course, the mob of tender queer LGBT faggots descended upon him because,
I don't know why you had to censor that word. You were just really using a word for a traditional British cuisine. It's perfectly fine to say. Saying gender is a non-normal thing, like person of color, is genuinely horrible. Person of gender. Is it a skill? You can be a master at polyamory. If you master it, you're not the cuck anymore. You cuck everyone else.
You're in videos called The Amazing...
Well, that's just called being a rapist, actually. Never mind what I said.
Digital circus cast being the kindest and funniest humans ever, fans are going to expect you not only to be a wholesome chungus 24/7, but that you were always a wholesome chungus for your entire life and never deviated from that path a single time, even as a stupid kid or teenager. Of course, what else could Michael Kovac do besides apologize, which he did in the following tweet. I've just been made aware of this. This is absolutely an insensitive joke. Earlier in the stream, we heard Ashley read out a username that contained the word nega, short for negative. All of us, including chat, freaked out because we misheard what was said. Once the misunderstanding was cleared, we poked fun at the absurdity of it. However, the joke relies on the fact that it's teetering on racist, which ultimately is no different than making a legitimate racist joke.
What does that even mean, teetering on racist? It was nearly racist? What? Nearly racist, but not racist. What? I'm not sure that's a zone that even exists. It's either a racist joke, it's not a racist joke.
I apologize for any harm this has caused, and for the fact that we ever thought it humorous to joke about in the first place. Racism is never okay, and we should always strive to be kind and lift each
Fuck, what a cocked fucking statement, and for the fact that we ever thought it was humorous to joke about in the first place. God forbid we laugh. God forbid we laugh at something that's not even racist. Literally not even racist. Nothing wrong occurred. Nothing wrong had happened in that clip. He's just fucking conceited. Why? Teetering on race? No, it wasn't at all. What do you mean teetering on racist? Racism is never okay. But can't racism be a little bit funny once in a while? Can't you, laugh? What if it's the other way around? What if it's because you were making fun of the concept of racism, but you had to indulge? You know what I mean?
other up. Right on, Michael. Very cool. There's a reason the Negachin was a bad guy in the first place. Now, one detail I left out until now is that the stream he's talking about is motherfucking 7 years old. Michael is 30 now, so true. He was around 23 during the time of the stream, but people still seem to care a lot about it. And instead of telling them to just fuck off, which is how you prevent these things from happening repeatedly and worse every fucking time until you end up like Dream, he decided to apologize like a pussy shit little f***. Of course, this would have the effect you'd expect. People...
To be honest, the best thing in that scenario probably was just to ignore it. Unironically, if he had just not said anything, it would have been the best move, right? Because the thing is like, granted, I'm going to make fun of him a lot for, you know, this miscalculation. The thing is with Michael Kovac and everyone else involved in this is right, because there is an undeniable fact that has to be mentioned, and I think maybe he will get into it in a little bit, is that he is audience captured, right? He's audience captured. You can't do anything about it right now at this point. He's got a large enough audience, and they're more or less like kind of the same people, right? They're more or less the same. And you can expect them to more or less think the same way and act the same way. But once you've identified what that type of person is, you're kind of forced to act in accordance with that. For example, in this case, these people are absolutely fucking retarded and delusional, and they'll take a clip that, even in despite of it being like nearly a decade old, even if it happened yesterday, though, even if it happened yesterday, like, there is no wrongdoing to be found in that clip. They're just pretending to be, like, it's delusional. The more that you think about it, it's just like, it's absolutely flat out fucking delusional. People pretending to be mad at something. And on top of that, right, they're pretending to be mad at something. They're pretending to be mad at something they're pretending existed, when it never has. It's like a fucking multiple layers of mental retardation. And he, in despite of probably knowing this, said, fuck it. He had to just say, oh, I don't understand, though. I don't understand why he had to fucking do that. The best thing to do would be to say nothing. Because the thing is, even if he's so audience captured, even if he tried to take a stand and say, fuck off, nothing happened, there's a huge risk of him perhaps getting fucked by his own community and ostracizing himself from, for example, the people he works with, the companies that he works with and all that. They might see him as a risk. So it's not just a concern about his reputation and his character online. That might have been a damage to his career. Unironically, might have been a little bit of a damage to his career. But then again, doing this is not a good thing neither, because, damned if you do, damned if you don't. One might be a little bit more of a financial incentive, but this one is clearly just because it's a pussy bitch-ass move, you know what I mean? Like, why apologize for something when there's no wrongdoing to be had? Hello, what's up? New song, almost popped to racism. True, new song by the racist pianist. Speaking of fucking which, do we actually have a new one? You spawn camped him? 3 minutes ago. I have to put the video on pause. Let's have a look at this. A long one as well. The Swindler's Grift. The fucking Elon Musk. Holy fuck, this looks like this was recorded 10 years ago. 2022. Damn. Perfect use of free will. Everyone else has been spawn camping him as well. We're part of the club.
There is a land across the sea.
Jesus fuck.
Beyond the shores of Galilee, they tend to bend their history. Just ask the USS Liberty.
Jesus.
They gunned him down while LBJ said, hey, I'd rather not end up like JFK. I swear I'll never take their looks away.
We're getting a little bit more references now.
Wonder who's over you. It's who you can't define. Hum a silly song or two. The clamor for your hide. In the great war bound for pledge to you.
Irony that, because that's kind of the same thing that's happened to him, no? At a lesser extent, but he did get fucked online at the very least, no?
The promised land to the crimson shield. But first more blood to flood the fields. Another war will seal the deal with a boogeyman to scam the master plan. Two hopes so their folks get the Holy Land. Though from 100 and others they've been banned. Wonder who's over you. It's deception, they wage wars and wares. They stage plays like Lavon affairs. The Samson options on beware. You better cut off Samson's hair. The Philistines will bring them to their knees by billing you for bills we print like leaves. Our funny money tends to grow on trees.
Just careful, Ragtime Rev. You're gonna fucking pop a blood vessel, bro. But it's I love these kind of fucking songs that he's been like this channel has been posting recently, because essentially all of the songs that we've been looking at so far, right? They're essentially just speed runs. They're essentially all just speed runs of like the more prominent conspiracy theories that have existed about this fucking thing, or all of the anti-Semitic ones, I guess you could say. But it's like I like how he's also like throwing in like little like World War II references, Bible references, and all that. He's really just trying to put them all in here. I guess this is the entire song. He tries to go through as many of them as he can.
Needs to stoke the fears.
Oh boy.
When Ghislaine's father's water dates implicated heads of state, they watch with software her sisters made. That Monica was clearly bae. They knew blue 9/11. You want proof? Just ask the dancing students on the roof.
What is the temperature that steel beams melt at?
Direct energy made them go.
And it can jet fuel. I'm just saying.
Wonder who's over you. It's who you can't define. Sing a silly song or two.
Yeah.
You have an alibi.
I suppose that this bit was yeah. It violates our hate speech policy. That's fucked what they did to him, man. It's fucked.
The old Babylonian shtick continue with the Khazars' grift. They defend
And then
their
here as well.
domes alive. This world is so contrite.
Eyes Wide Shut reference.
Might as well just smile. Just smile. Just smile.
What an ending, hey? What an ending. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you for spawn camping the Ragstein Rev channel. Holy fucking hell. What a long... I think that's probably the longest piece that we've seen from him, unironically. But still, just speed running through everything. Everything. I don't think there's a single conspiracy in there that he missed, essentially. Bro's YouTubing, watching my favorite YouTuber. Hello, Ballsy. Hello. Do you know about my traditional crab greasing? But yes, no, it's Ragstein Rag Conspiracy. Yes, Ballsy, yes. Well, look, they fucking killed his original channel. Now we have to rely on a different one. Ragstein Rag. But he's still on Twitter, I believe. He's still on Twitter. It's an image of Hitler! Hitler. What the hell? Nancy, think of it as like a really advanced YouTube poop. But anyways, I guess we'll get back to the slop. My favorite cultural archivist. Yeah, I know. Oh, But yeah, I'll be awaiting more songs from Ragtime Rev. I'll be awaiting more songs. Maybe one of these days I should just, instead of pulling up the channel, I should just pull up the his Twitter. Because I think he still uploads songs on his Twitter. So maybe I'll do that some other time. But yeah, no, they fucking... D'Angelo. Ballsy. It was D'Angelo. He fucking raped Ragtime Rev. He made a video about him, and like within a week, his channel got taken down. Because I assume what was happening is that people were mass reporting his YouTube channel, just reposting songs that had funny words in them. But I don't know, it's like... I just don't think he can appreciate the level of effort that he puts into his performances. I think... He's got a website. Maybe we could check that out if that's true, yeah. They don't need master reports. I mean, it's not like he was being subtle, was it? He had like what would you say, what is it called? The hard R in his thumbnails and his video titles. They just need one Epstein level Supreme Grandmasters to be annoyed. Only one of them. Only one of them. And then they shut his channel down. They fucking shut his channel down. Damn, he caught me, bro. Ballsy caught me. I thought you were sitting in a VC, but no. I'm surprised. But let's get back into our regularly scheduled slop.
People smelled blood in the water and decided to dig for even more bullshit, which resulted in them finding an animation of a Goku X Anne Frank fanfiction he participated in.
Come on, we can't, bro. Okay, no, this is too well timed. We watch a fucking music video from Ragtime Rev about this shit, and then he brings up Anne Frank. Coincidence? I don't fucking think so, bro.
I actually watched when it was first uploaded, and it really wasn't all that offensive at all, yet Michael still continued to apologize with this tweet. When I was a teenager and even into young adulthood, I would audition and voice act for a lot of parody content that was dubious, immature, and not great, but unfortunately wasn't uncommon between 2010 to 2016. This particular video was making fun of a really horrible fanfic, and while it doesn't glorify it, is certainly in bad taste, and doesn't do a good job of clarifying that it's against the material it's parodying. I wouldn't work on something like this today, nor would anyone else.
I love how he has to basically, like, the amount of self-flagellation in this tweet is insane. It was dubious, immature, and not great, but unfortunately, this evil content wasn't uncommon between 2010 and 2016. I got sucked up in it. I got sucked up in this unfortunate set of videos. He's just constantly fucking whipping himself in the back.
Involved. This offers a little more pushback in explaining that a lot of the shit he did back in the day was a product of its time, but then goes on to show more trolls remorse and apologize. Also, that animation was an adaptation of that fanfic. It wasn't a criticism of it, and you guys made it for no other reason than because you thought it was funny. Don't even pretend. He's also trying to distance himself from this project, acting like he was just a voice actor, when him and Moogie Mikey were like really close friends that worked on a lot of stuff together. But we'll get to that in a bit. By responding to this at all, he just proved that he's extremely easy to fuck with and get a response out of. So that's like another entire...
Yes, fact check status fucking true. That's the fucking problem. That ultimately that is the problem with the apology that he put out, isn't it? Because it's not what he said exactly that's the problem, right? It's what it symbolizes. And ironically, the problem with that apology is what it symbolizes. What that fucking thing is essentially, it's like a huge beacon. It's a signal, right? And what he's done is he's just alerted the whole internet that he's got a special little product that he can give them. And that apology has given people essentially what is an eternally lasting, infinite use free rape pass. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, ironically, that is the best way that I can describe it. It's just like, incredibly easy to fuck with. You can pull up anything from his past, give him a little bit of criticism, a little bit of pushback. If it catches on even a little bit, you're probably guaranteed to have him respond to you in some sort of way, right? I don't know, but now the thing is I want to question why. What would be the motive? Is it just because he's like afraid of his career being in trouble? Is he afraid of companies not trying to pick him up? Is he afraid of his communities eating him from the inside out? Is he afraid of like losing like connections, networking type trouble? Like, I don't fucking know. Because there's a part of me that suspects that, especially in that apology tweet, it was just obligatory. I don't think he 100% meant it. I think he knows that the accusation that was levied against him was just complete and utter bullshit. It's so obvious. Fucking, I don't know.
Bucket of blood dumped into the water, and it's starting to attract IRL trolls.
Yo, it's my nigga! What's up, nigga?
I'm glad that he brought up this guy.
And of course, not even Michael Kovac, but Glitch themselves tweeted about this dumb kid fucking around at a convention instead of just ignoring it. We were made aware of horrific and hateful behavior from a specific individual.
Okay, well that's a bit much, isn't it?
Glitch booth today, and we have contacted Level Up staff to take action and have them removed and permanently banned. We have also told our staff not to serve him, others featured in that video, or anyone exhibiting any behavior that would make members of our community feel unsafe or unwanted. These idiots are not representative of our community and fans, and we want to make any Glitch event as safe as possible for all. We condemn absolutely any hateful, discriminatory, or dumb fuckwit behavior. Be kind to each other. And if you can't, then piss off. We don't want you here.
You're Reddit gold, sir. What a fucking dogshit statement to put out. Better if you, like, the same thing with this. Better if you just didn't say anything at all. Actually makes them look worse. Unsafe and unwanted as well. Horrific and hateful. What the fuck is this framing? He's not a fucking terrorist. He wasn't like threatening people. Like, what was he going up to people and like grabbing them by the collar of their shirt, being like, like screaming the hard R at him or something? Hey, don't worry. You get around to it. You live and learn. Hey, V2. It's okay. It's just small things you learn from the game. Hopefully I won't run into that same amount of trouble if I get it, but you know. Jesus, be kind to each other, and if you can't, then piss off. We don't want you here. It appeals too much to the Redditors. Like, was this like their attempt of trying to Giga Chat this? It doesn't succeed at doing that at all.
You have been banned from the Mickey Mouse Club for
Hey, listen. We all love race-type Lady Gaga.
inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, so anybody with a sense of humor, you get the fuck out of here. But if you're one of the people trying to cancel our voice actor for laughing at the word nega 7 years ago, well, we like you, you can stay. Listen, you know the results are in, right? People like the AVGN and Nostalgia Critic have already demonstrated that the way you make controversies like this go away is by completely ignoring them. So now you've not only demonstrated to cancel-hungry woke motherfuckers that you'll bow your heads and apologize for every perceived infraction, no matter how minor, but you've also signaled to everyone else who just thinks it's funny that you're extremely easy to fuck with, which again is making it a lot more likely that something similar will happen in the future. This might not be directly from Michael Kovac, but he did retweet it. It's kind of fucking dumb to disable replies on all of your tweets, yet retweet your detractor's greatest hits. Alright, Michael.
But it's like, what is it? It's almost like a sort of... this type of reaction encourages glass tapping behavior. That's the thing, right? Isn't it? It's like, it gives people the idea that if they just keep on tapping the glass enough, that no matter what, they'll get a reaction. And on top of that, not only will they get a sort of reaction, they get an incredibly funny reaction as well. Like, that Glitch might have thought that was like a badass statement or something, like putting their foot down, but it just comes across as unintentionally funny. Very whiny as well. Very, very whiny.
So if you're willing to apologize for something from 7 years ago and beyond, what if I pulled something up from over 10 years ago that's far, far worse than any of this?
Sounds like he's got some juice.
I'm not doing a hypothetical. I actually have something like that, and it's been sitting on my hard drive for the past decade or so. It's called Robotnik Claus. It was a yearly Christmas special created by the YouTuber Moogie Mikey with 5 episodes and a visual.
That's the same. What the fuck am I looking at? Why did I have to pause on this frame? But anyways, that's the name that was mentioned before, right? With the other Goku X and Frank parody.
Novel. It is also one of the most offensive things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm shitting in your chimney!
The reason I'm bringing this up is
fucking what?
Because Michael Kovac played the character of classic Eggman in this series, who would go on adventures with modern Eggmans where they would commit crime and try to molest children. Like literally their entire characters try to molest children. Like literally their entire characters are just being extremely degenerate gay pedophiles with no limits except for not jacking off to Banjo-Kazooie. To give you an episode summary, episode 1 and 2 are the Robotnik Clauses becoming mall Santas so that they can get off when children sit on their dicks, ending with them getting thrown in prison for fucking each other in public in front of said children.
Hey, bitch! Lick my ass! Okay, Papa Smurf!
Ah, security! Security! Where's the fucking security?
Hey, yo! Stop being so pissy! We're trying to celebrate Muhammad's birthday here!
Episode 3 is them getting out of prison, but missing the non-stop gay
What the fuck is this? This is just actual fucking obscenity, bro.
They'd have with other men in there, so they kidnap the elf from previous episodes and set out to commit more crime, hoping that they can get arrested and thrown back in prison. These crimes include breaking into a house and shitting under the Christmas tree, breaking into a woman's house and impregnating her in her sleep with a turkey baster, and more, all of which they framed Elf for, to give him the gift of the jail time that they wanted.
Elf also calls the officers the N-word in this scene. No. Really?
There's also a scene where Sonic talks about wanting CP for Christmas.
Oh, so damn. That is a vaguely racist looking caricature, if I do say so myself.
There's also a scene where Sonic talks about wanting CP for Christmas.
Hell nah! I asked for something ultra manly!
Is it that black dildo up an eye in a Spencer's?
No! I want a shitload of child porn!
That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, I want to sell it so I can frame Shadow. Still not over that shit he pulled in 2001.
Do you have to sell all of it?
In episode 4, Elf follows the Robotnik Clauses around while they continue their degenerate escapades, starting with them bouncing children off of their dicks, down a slide and into a ball pit, and ending with them basically raping Elf to death. And episode 5,
What?
I honestly don't even want to talk about episode 5.
Oh, so episode 5 is where it gets bad now, is it?
A bunch of shit with a baby. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really disgusting and not even funny. Like, up until that point, I thought it was pretty fucking funny in a shock humor kind of way. Yeah, they're making pedophile jokes, but it's not like Vito Gesualdi, who just runs around saying he's literally a pedophile who wants to rape your kids, and that's supposed to be the entire joke. The characters in this show are obviously written to be extremely fucked up in a way no person would want to emulate. So basically they were just trying to be as edgy as possible. I don't believe anybody involved in this was a pedophile. I think one guy got outed later, but that's besides the point. The point is that this series was just supposed to be as shocking and offensive as possible, and it did a pretty damn good job at it. So is Michael gonna get down on his knees and apologize for this too if it ever gets attention? If a bunch of people actually watch this fucking video all the way through? I mean, this is some pretty bad fucking shit. You're gonna have to beg and plead for your life if you don't choose to just ignore it or tell people to fuck off. Because that's the precedent that your kind of behavior results in. Now, like he said, some of this was done when he was a minor, but by the end, he was a young adult. Where's the line? And are you going to allow other people to decide where it is for you? Here are some of his best lines, by the way. Take it all in.
Well, I still got some hot action with some little boys, so I'm doing alright. You fucking dick!
Dick! If you lay one finger on her, I'm going to beat you with a Mettaton's core!
What was it you planned on accomplishing here?
Giving our hefty sacks of tiny white presents to good little children! Yeah!
He means that we're going to stick our penises into them! Here you go, sweetie, a special something from Mrs. Claus!
A Hitler doll?
Yeah, you spiky He has karate chop action!
Right.
It's supposed to go with the Helen Keller doll.
Don't you mean Anne Frank?
I know what I said. We're gonna molest the 1%. And then, after a few days, the corpse will bloat, which is the perfect time to put your fat dick in. Oh shit! Hold on a minute, we gotta go! We got more kids to sodomize!
I think we each nailed an entire group of choir boys. Let's rubber chuck on the kids! Without them knowing, yo! I think I'm gonna stick some of these candy canes up my ass before we pass.
This is like a fucking fever dream. This is insane. Like, I cannot believe the shit that I'm hearing in rapid succession. But it is exactly as he's described it. It is literally just, I can imagine that when they were making this, it's just, what is the most fucked up thing that we can write down? And let's put it on paper and let's see what we can make out of it. It's just, I don't know, were they even sober? Were they even sober? I don't think so. This shit is so goddamn unhinged, what the fuck? You're also about to complete the tower. Good. You've been banning on some pizza towers.
Pass them out. Fuck you, you little tumblerista! I'm a fan of calling out names of kids during unwanted fornication.
Now that sounds nothing like him, so you're probably wondering how I know that's actually him. Well, other than him
Me with the undeniable proof.
appearing in the credits sometimes as the Vatcher, here's a live-action video of him and Mookie Mikey hanging out in real life and doing the voices.
Hello there, this is Dr. Modern Robotnik. I've just totally messed that up. And this is... Hey, I'm Classic Eggman. I fuck bitches for money.
God damn it.
It's okay. We can keep going. Whatever. Fuck it. We've got Bob. We've got Bob Blast, motherfucker. Right in front of Taco Bell. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's drink this shit.
God damn it.
That is him, ain't it? That is 100% It may be a little hard to recognize. But it's like... You know why it's hard to recognize is because over the years, this motherfucker, he's been getting so many voice acting gigs. Like, what does Michael Kovac voice act? He like fucking does like the gay spider from Hazbin Hotel and all this shit. He's been getting so many fucking voice acting gigs now. And not just so many, it's like so many big ones as well. He's been eating too good. He's gotten fat. The worst thing about this is the realization that Michael Kovac has gotten fucking fat. He's obese. He does jacks, yes. Basically, all he's been doing for the past, like, fucking 10 years is voicing gay homosexual characters. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. All of them are literally gay. But anyways, it's like, he's been eating too good, too many of these voice acting gigs. They've been paying him a lot of money, you know? And he's been putting that to use. He's gone fucking fat, bro. He's gone fat. Play Eternal Towers of Hell on Roblox. Nah, there's no such thing as a good game on Roblox. I'll drop you that truth, nuke. But yes.
Let's drink this shit.
God damn it.
And do note, this is just the stuff I archived. They've done worse, like their Nerd Slayer series where they said slurs constantly. If anyone watching has archives of those videos, please let me know because I fucking loved them. There was also like an improv audio that Michael and Moogie Mikey did together where they're pretending to be the Eggman and they're raping a dog to death. And then after it dies, they call it the N-word. It was fucking awful. Like, it was shock humor for the sake of shock humor, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't find it humorous. Of course
And I guess they did it as well, otherwise they wouldn't have put it out.
have no proof for this, so you're free to just not take my word for it, but if you've seen these videos before, leave a comment and tell me what you remember. Now, I want you to look at the screen and read these tweets, and tell me if you would rather have these people be your fans, or people like me who don't really care what you say or do as long as you're funny and not doing shit that's actually morally reprehensible, like abusing animals or molesting children. Now, here's a follow-up question. Why do so many of...
Stunning and brave, Mr. Choco Bro. Don't be a rapist. Noted. Noted.
You retards pander to the stupid motherfuckers who will destroy you the second you step out of line just a little bit. You are literally tying your own noose.
But, okay, then this... Unironically, what he's doing here is just a long-winded way of describing audience capture. Yes, that's exactly what the fucking problem is. Say what you will about the content that he's covered. I think I just saw the description. He even has links to Robotnik, which we might check out just to see how bad it really was. But you may say whatever you want about it. But the obvious motive behind it was that it was supposed to be for the intent of making you laugh. Shock you, yes. Surprise you with how far they were willing to take it, yes. But ultimately, to try and make you laugh. That is the ultimate motive. And once you realize that, is it really that fucking bad? If it's for the sake of comedy? Because some fucking, like, you know, back in the day they were a little bit a bunch of retards and they're like, oh, but we think this is funny and all that. So I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I think if it is for the sake of comedy, like, it's not, you can't really look at that and say it's a crime. You know, it's cringe, yes, as well. But a crime. It's like, I don't know, bro. But it's just, yeah, he's describing audience capture. So many people, these fucking people, they'd have a heart attack if they knew about this as well. They already know about the other thing. If they look at this, it's fucking like, he'd never hear the end of it until he like grovels at their feet again. But it's like, having an overly sensitive, activist-type minded audience sounds like hell. Actually sounds like hell. Being so aware of public reception and the words of others on the internet of all things, it's just like that absolutely sounds like hell. You torture yourself trying to fucking appease everybody. You won't be able to do it, because on top of that, there's also the thing where it's like, even if you apologize, who's to say that guarantees that they forgive you? You know what I mean? Because then they could even turn around and say, oh, this guy is just trying to do damage control. You know what I mean? There's absolutely no winning. No winning with that type of person viewing your content, or that type of person at all in any sort of media space at all. Just part of it is good. The only reason Roblox sucks is like 5% of the community. No. It's like 95% of the community and the devs. You can eat an unspoiled part of this ability spawn the apple, you can kind of cut around it. But the problem with that analogy is, it's like, by the time you're done cutting off the moldy spots, you've only got like a really tiny bite-sized piece. But I tell you what, if you can find even one tiny little good piece, fine, fair enough, enjoy it whilst you can, you know what I mean? But Roblox is dog shit. I stand by it. Roblox is dog shit. Everyone, like the community is horrific. They've got a huge fucking amount of problems, especially when it comes to the social aspect of it. Roblox is terrible. Play a real game. That's my piece of advice is just play an actual game. Yeah. If you are able to find a diamond in the rough after cutting off all of the mold, all of the shit, right? And you've got like a tiny little nugget. Enjoy it, fair enough, but still, my overall philosophy is don't go anywhere fucking near it, right? Don't go anywhere near it. The community that sucks is way larger than 5%. A little larger, yeah, a little larger, maybe a little bit more than 5%. Yeah, at least we could agree on that. It seems like I needed a year of a break from Carry On, but you've come back stronger, V2. The return of the prodigal son. Let's finish this. We don't have much more left. We only got 2 minutes.
Than trusting the bloodthirsty cry bullies who require a new victim every week, not...
I wouldn't describe them as crybabies. That's giving them too much credit. They're just retards. Retards!
To pull the chair out from under you. Even Gooseworks, the creator of Digital Circus, fucking hates this fan base.
Niggas. They only think about chicken. They're black!
Pretty much any person or show that makes themselves super palatable to the hypersensitive and people of gender ends up either living in fear or regretting it. You can tone down the edge in order to be more palatable to a wider audience. That's what the people who worked on Smiling Friends did, but I don't see them on their knees disavowing every single offensive thing they've ever done and begging for forgiveness. You didn't grow as a person and become better because now you grovel at the feet of the people who put you through struggle sessions when you say not even the wrong word, but something that sounds vaguely similar to the wrong word. You're not becoming morally superior by supporting the current thing. I think the moral of the story here is stop being a fucking bitch and apologizing for offensive jokes people dug up from a million years ago. And when they do, either ignore them or tell them to go pound sand, or else they'll keep fucking doing it. You are not squeaky clean. Nobody is. Stop passing yourself off as an ooh-woo wholesome chungus who has all the right political opinions, because if you were born in the 90s, you were screaming the N-word at people on Xbox Live and engaging in casual racism when you're alone with friends, just like everyone else. And honestly, you probably still do, because as much as you hate to admit it, it's fun. Before I end the video, I just wanted to show you this video of a furry who was dedicated enough to get a Jax tattoo with Michael Kovac's signature under it, and now regrets it less than 48 hours later because he laughed at the word nega 7 years ago.
Special thanks to Mr. Kovac again for letting me—
What do I even do in this situation? Where do I even begin? It's still under the second skin. Not even 48 hours. What do I fucking do?
The universe deciding to make my 2026 worse by making Michael Kovac get exposed for saying the N-word the day after I got a tattoo of his signature. What am I even fucking looking at? It's a person who got a Jax tattoo, the Kovac signature. That is a Murder Drones themed persona mask?
Do in this situation?
Anyway, this is the end of the video. Like, comment.
We got a special word for this type of person. It's called a goy cattle.
Maybe subscribe, maybe not, because I don't know how many more of these drama videos I'm going to be doing. This is a new channel I'm just kind of doing in my free time, so I'm still figuring out how to go about
Fair
it.
enough.
I think I want to talk about a video game next, to be honest. This has been Chocobro, and a special thanks to the amazing Digital Circus thread on Kiwi Farms for bringing my attention
Ooh, he mentioned the funny website.
to this, and posting some of the screenshots and clips that I used. I also want to thank the Nation of Israel for being
Alright, we'll stop it there. I'd like to personally thank Netanyahu. I'll tell you what, Chocobro, decent video. Decent video. At least he recognizes that there's a primary problem, but then there's a second problem with the connotation, right? The secondary problem of the precedent that it sets and the type of standard that they've set themselves by adhering to the demands and whims of mentally stunted retards on the internet. At least he recognizes that, yes. But yeah, no, Chocobro, he beat me to the punch, because I don't think it really was a secret that I was working on a video about this whole thing. But yeah, no, Chocobro as well, I will say this, he is a lot more sensible and individual than I am, just from now that I'm comparing, but still, yeah, no, at least he recognizes what the issue is. The whole fucking thing is just maddening to me, right? Because it's like, even if the clip was posted like literally yesterday, if it was posted yesterday, there'd still be nothing wrong with it. No wrongdoing was found, nothing said anything wrong. It's not even an offensive joke. At most, it's based off of a misunderstanding. Right? But then they clearly reiterate that it's like, oh, it's something else. The joke is on the person who didn't get it at first, right? Which means that all of the fucking people complaining about this, they are still the butt of the joke. Like, they're still basically getting fucked by a joke that was echoed 7 years ago. They still don't get it. They still haven't caught up to the fact that it's a different word and we misunderstood it. But instead they're running along with it and saying, oh, well, they were clearly using this as a cover-up so they can be racist without being racist. But then it's teetering on racist, but it's not racist. But then he'll say it's racist because other people are saying that it's racist because, I don't fucking know. They're just retards and all they do is lie. All they do is just come up with bullshit on the internet. It's like, really? That's the worst thing that can happen. The mere utterance of a slur is akin to murder for these people. But a little bit of a truth nuke I'm going to drop, okay? Saying a slur is not sufficient grounds to deem someone a racist forever. Not sufficient. There are people out there as well who they get on your fucking ass if you even type it. Don't even verbally say it out loud. No recording, no nothing like that. It's just if you even think about typing it. That's more than enough for some people. It's like, wow, really? Because a lot of the times I've seen dramas occur where they have a screenshot, like a Discord screenshot, and it's someone like typing some sort of slur. It doesn't matter if it's like the N-word or the F slur, and they'll use that as like just one screenshot, and that's enough proof to them by their standards to say, oh, this guy's homophobic or racist. It's like, you're a fool. You're an absolute fool. But yeah, anyways, Choco Bro, good video. It's got a bit of a nice sense of humor to him. Good presentation. Kept it nice, short and simple. Yes, so check out this channel if you're interested. But I'll keep an eye out. See what else he makes. Hold on. Do I dare click the links of Robotnik? I'm just going to check. Okay, it's just under 5 minutes. Is there anything in here that I can't show? I've got to be so fucking careful. Okay, no, it's basically just a poorly drawn MS Paint thing. Does he mention when it was originally uploaded? Because this was uploaded 7 years ago. A lot of people talking about it very recently, though. I assume from the Choco Bro vid, which is fair enough. Okay. Should be fine. Should we check out the first episode of Robotnik Claus? It is called The Legend of Robotnik Claus. I might regret this, but this is a cool stream. Various diamonds in the rough. You barely interact with the bad side, though. The last part of TODAN lacks me out so much, no. This is a little late. Hopefully you've had a Merry Christmas.
Alright, Robotnik, right this way.
Remind me again why the fuck I agreed to do this?
You didn't. This is part of your court-ordered community service.
Fuck that! When the hell would I want to do community service? That shit isn't gonna pay the bills!
If you would shut up and listen, I would tell you.
Better hurry up. You're making my dick limp.
Don't you remember you were caught in a movie theater pleasuring yourself?
I've done that in a lot of places. You gotta be more specific, bitch.
The screening of Twilight New Moon?
Which theater?
The same one. Twice. You got off with the warning the first time.
Oh yeah. That guy said he would take my sperm to the sperm bank. Yeah.
Why do I even bother? Look, just sit in the chair, listen to what the kids want, and try not to do anything stupid, okay?
Ooh, do I get to take any home with me? I bet I do. Yeah.
No!
Bro. I'm just saying, the only person who could have come up with this is Benjamin Netanyahu.
I want a dolly for Christmas.
A dolly? Where the fuck are you from, the Stone Age?
Isn't that what girls usually ask for? The doc said if I didn't start acting more ladylike, he'd disassemble me and throw me back in the
Fuck that,
cellar.
you little fuckface whore! I'm gonna give you a chode smothered in syrup. Yeah.
What's that mean?
Go ask your parental unit. I'm sure they'll know.
Okay. Hey, Doc! Santa said to show me your chode.
Whore!
What the fuck?
Man, this like some old bullshit.
Yeah, I'll say. I want to get home and get my cherry pie.
What did you just say?
I said I want to get my cherry pie. You know, cherry flavored soda. I lifted it home.
I already got my cherry pop and my Pico Pico hammer. You were wondering.
I really hope Santa can go through with what I want for Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas, Tails?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Well, I'm gonna ask him for a...
Don't care.
Say, Amy, what
Don't care. I did ask, but I didn't care.
the hell are you talking like that?
Because I still can't get over how good that chicken was at Thanksgiving.
Chicken at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, my family eats chicken for Thanksgiving.
Oh, hey, it's my turn.
Okay.
What the fuck do you want under your tree, hedgehog?
Tons of alcohol and a whore. Please?
Hey, listen, he did ask nicely. He did add please at the end.
Easy. Now get the fuck off my lap!
Okay, Eggnog Man.
It's Robotnik Claus! Whore, whore, whore!
Whatever, Egg Tits.
Oh, goody, it's my turn.
Whoa, now that you're sitting right next to my hard-on dick, what the fuck do you have for Christmas?
I'm gonna have Sonic.
The fact that he's constantly screaming. You can tell, like, I think, like, you can tell that he didn't want to peek the microphone. So how he's recording this is like essentially what I'm doing right now, like with a shit webcam or something, and he's standing like 10 feet away from it.
All for myself. It's just for one night.
You beat it. Good job. AB is block. I would say black coded. Apparently that's the real term that people use nowadays. It's fucking insane. I don't think you can actually, like, first of all, they did not make this whilst they were sober. And I don't think you can properly enjoy this if you're sober as well. You have to be, like, heavily inebriated, high, or drunk, and then maybe you could, like, just be okay, like maybe it's somewhat enjoyable. You just something, you need to be in a state. You need to be in a particular state of mind, because this is so fucking stupid, bro.
It'll take a miracle love potion to get that job done, though.
So, like, getting him drunk?
Yeah, that would totally work.
Consider it done! I'll put extra alcohol under his tree. Satan be with you, my child.
Yay!
So, what does your red ass want for Christmas?
You know, I never really thought about that.
Then why the fuck are you sitting on my lap?
To stimulate you, most likely.
And by George, it's working!
This is fucking gay. I'm out of here.
Okay,
if you knew it would...
Who's the next motherfucker who wants to sit on my North Pole? Hey, Santa! Bitch, what are you doing here? Get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich! Oh, Santa, you're so funny! I'm gonna slap you in the next week if you don't get me a sandwich within goddamn 30 seconds! So, for Christmas, I want breast implants. Next.
Okay, I've already got an angry mom yelling up my ass about what you said to her kid. You need to fucking watch your goddamn mouth, Santa.
What the fuck? Why are you calling me Santa? That's not my name!
Of course it is. Get into character, you fat piece of shit. We need you to be Santa or Christmas
Oh,
is
come on, that's not nice.
ruined.
Dude, why are you lying to all these kids? Everybody knows Santa Claus isn't real. He died like 1,000,000 years ago. Why are you trying to fool these little bastards?
No. You made him cry.
Oh, god damn it. Look what you've done.
Whatever. Who needs this shit?
Where the hell are you going? What about Christmas? What about your court order community service, you fat fuck?
Well, I've got better plans, motherfucker.
Plans? Like what?
Like my hand in my dick. Now, if you please get the fuck out of my way. I got 3 buckets I need to fill before dawn.
And so, Christmas for Station Square was ruined.
Yeah, there you go. Kovox. I guess that's it. And then we have Hanson Zelos and Tails Lover. I guess those are the people who worked on this, or?
The end.
Merry Christmas, I guess, bro. Hey, she really was slapped into next week. I don't think I'll be watching the rest of Robotnik Claus. I think I'm going to spare myself that trouble. I know I'm doing a cold stream, but I'm not that dedicated. I'm not strong enough to watch the rest of the Robotnik Claus series. I think the first episode pretty much sets the tone. And still, apart from that, like I said, good video from Choco Bro. And it's a good thing that he did a little bit of digging. Otherwise we wouldn't have known of such media as the legend of Robotnik Claus. It's actually right for censoring that. I'm not sure if it was taken off of YouTube by YouTube or if it was taken off of YouTube by the creator. I assume it was probably taken down by the creator. But still, no, I don't think it would be a good idea for me to pursue the the rest of the apparently the series where they follow two gay pedophiles. According to that YouTuber, but I think we'll leave it from here. Who knows? Maybe I'm missing out on Peak. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh fuck. Okay. What's next on the backlog? What's next? Mega. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised. It's a good thing he brought up that other guy who went up to the convention. What he said it to like the cutout of the rabbit, but fucking hell, my ears are in so much fucking pain. Why? Hold on, give me a second. I'm in fucking pain. I know what happened. It's the fucking. Ooh, ow. Alright, fixed it. The strap fell down a little bit, but don't worry, I fixed it. Eternal Towers to Hell. See what you're experiencing. Let's have a look. See, what are you experiencing? What is it? Towers to Hell? Oh no, Eternal Towers to Hell. Is this just like a platformer? Or? It looks like a platformer. Ugh. It's this thing, right? Not much you can say about it. Just, I don't know. But anyways, it's fucking fuck. He keeps falling down, trying to like cut up my ears. But anyways, harder stuff is genuine brain fuck. Cobb can move. Cobson Sojak. The thing is, V2, you got a very, what would you say? It's like, you're very hit and miss with these type of suggestions. A lot of the suggestions are kind of cringe, but then there's like one or two that are like diamonds in the rough that I might actually consider. Let's see. Cobb can move. Okay, so it's not a Sojak game. It's not about Cobson, but it is about... What is this? Oh shit, no, I can just play it on itch.io. Actually, unironically, I think I could just play it on itch.io. Is it free? It might be. I don't actually think it's on Steam. Hold on, let me fact check this. Cobb can move. No, it is not on Steam. It's on itch.io. Okay, fair enough. This is what you're talking about? Yeah. He seems like a rather friendly individual. I tell you what, actually, if it's a free game, we can try it out. See what's it about. And also it's a horror game. It's very obviously a horror game, so might as well give it a go. But I don't, yeah, actually, not a bad idea. But yeah. Hopefully this is a hit and not a miss. Alright? Hopefully it's a hit and not a miss. It's a puzzle horror. Okay. Hey, it's like my RPG Maker games. But we'll see what it is. You got like this big red guy. I tell you what, if it's a short game, we could probably dedicate a stream to like shorter games. The only thing is, the problem with the other one that was suggested, even though I did say V2, that suggestion that you recommended to me, the other one, does look really good. The problem is that it costs money, which makes it a little bit, like Carry On, yeah, it's good, but it's like, I gotta fork over some pennies, But we'll see what happens. There's also random stuff per level, like you can freeze to death or starve. Hell yeah. Tower of Quarty. What the fuck? Oh, I guess you just mean look at the recording of Tower of Quarty. Fuck, I spelled it wrong. The problem is it just looks like dog shit. It just looks awful. It's just not enticing, like, at all. Not like it's you look at it and you can't think of anything else but abysmal dog shit. It's just no. No. I don't know. Is it just like maybe it's like I'm ignorant to something here and I just don't know how to interpret it, but all I see is Roblox. So it's like, nah, I'll skip it. I don't know. I really don't know about it. Maybe he's doing like some fucking impressive like fucking inputs on the keyboard or whatever, but I have to shrug my shoulders and say I'm not interested. How long have we been going for? It's one of the hardest levels. So it's the one that is humanly possible. Does that also mean that there's ones that people have created that is intentionally impossible to beat? Like some fucking evil little dickhead was just like, you know what, I'm going to make a level and it's literally impossible. But I guess the whole point is let's see how far you can get. So there's one that's impossible, but there's only like 10% of it is possible or found to be possible. I don't know. That just sounds evil. Unironically, it just sounds really evil. It's like torturing people. Although it's pretty bad enough that you have to go on Roblox in the first place. How long have we been going for? 2 hours? Fuck me, I thought it's only been 2 hours. It's nearly 3. There are some that are theoretically possible, and some only done with like 1000 FPS? What? Huh. It's weird. In a way, you can just chalk that up to it being terribly designed. But I guess that is the whole point. Okay. We've got one more video. We've got one more video on the backlog, and then that's pretty much all of the code for tonight done. Yes, frame by frame with machine inputs on that insane. So it literally has to be like millisecond perfect. Millisecond perfect, yes. So basically you can only do it with you can only do it if there's a program that is made to accomplish that task. So I guess. So it does prove it's possible, but it's impossible for a human. Yes. There are more art projects than hobbies. Hobbies, that's an actual term. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't really care to be educated on Roblox shit. You know what I mean? Oh. Did I get pinged? What the fuck? No, I did not. Okay, good. Just had to check. Had to increase my little bit of schizophrenia. Obstacle course, yes, obstacle. Or obstacle courses. Obbies. They could have named it something better, no? Actually, no. No, that's probably the best term that they could have used. No, I'm trying to think. No, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, hobbies. Alright, what's this video about? If it's shit, I'm gonna skip it and then I'm gonna end the stream. Because I am sweating and I need to get something cold to drink. Okay. The worst nerdcore YouTuber by a guy called Supermando Live. Is this any good? Because I tell you what, you should see the fucking thumbnail to this video. You can't see it here. I guess this is the best way I can show it to you. Oh no, it's been cropped out. He's uploaded this a little bit ago. This is the thumbnail for that video. Drew CP. Top 10 thumbnails. Top 10 thumbnails of all time? What's this about?
If you've been on social media lately, you've definitely heard this song. Well, today I haven't heard that song, no.
What the fuck is this background? I might just skip the video just because of how terrible the fucking shot is. He's got a skibidi toilet. He has a fucking... That is a Five Nights at Freddy's furry body pillow. I can't even interpret half the shit here. That's what is that? Like a little Chuck E. Cheese? That's not a Gangle plush, is it? What the fuck?
I want to talk about the person who made this song, Jake Neutron. Because a lot of stuff came out about him, and
Jimmy
his response
Neutron.
wasn't great, and I want to talk about it. If you aren't aware who Jake Neutron is, you're aware of Jake Neutron. At least if you are a fan of The Amazing Digital Circus, Friday Night Funkin', A Manatee Adventurer, if you're a fan of any type of internet thing, you've heard of
I know what all of those are, but I've never heard of him. What?
Jake Neutron. Now, I personally
It doesn't
didn't
really
actually
ring
know
a
who
bell.
Jake Neutron
Am I just
was.
in
All I
ignorance?
knew was his music, so I consider him to be one of the content creators who you don't know who they are, but you know who they are. So I'm going to go through Jake Neutron a little bit before I get into the serious stuff, just in case you have no idea who he is. Jake Neutron is a YouTuber, animator, and musician known for his variety of content. He is mostly known for his music.
I just got flashbanged by like a 3D HD ray traced RTX on Soyjack. What the fuck?
Let me just show you what his first video is. Why does it what? No, what the hell? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Why is the screen fucking free? Alright, his first ever video is Chipette's Single Ladies Shorten. Is there no audio? Is it? Wait, no, that can't be it. This is his first video. Around 2021,
What's
where
the
he really
serious
blew up
stuff?
in popularity. Due to Friday Night Funkin', he made... I have no room to judge. I have no room to judge. Making Friday
No,
Night
you
Funkin'
don't,
fan
perhaps.
songs and mods, as well as making music based off of a variety of horror games. Basically, he became a nerdcore artist. With his most popular video being Don't Listen, which is an
Goyim artist.
Amanda the Adventurer song. I have no room to judge, right? But I do not like Jack's Toy. But recently, stuff came out against Jake Neutron, which is really bad, and his response wasn't great.
Yeah,
Now, first I need to
you kind of alluded to it in your fucking thumbnail.
about what happened in 2021, because in 2021, content creator Kitten Sneeze, who has their own separate controversy, they drew themselves as a Nazi when they were 13. I don't get why they did that, but they did that. Basically, Kitten Sneeze accused Jake Neutron of being a groomer as well as abusive. But in 2024, she...
Do I dare search up what you're even talking about? Who did you say it was?
The guy who groomed his wife, right? I have no room to judge, right?
What?
Tell fan song by Black Rifon, you know, the guy who groomed his wife, right? I have no room to judge, right? But I do not like Jack's Toy. But recently, stuff came out against Jake Neutron, which is really bad, and his response wasn't great. Now, first, I need to talk about what happened in 2021, because in 2021, content creator Kitten Sneeze, who has...
Kitten Sneeds. Okay. Kitten Sneeds. No, Kitten Sneeze. Hold on, what if I search? Kitten Sneeze. Oh, I guess it's spelled like that. It's... What? Kitten Sneeze Nazi. Well, it won't let me... Well, it doesn't... It doesn't come up with anything. What? Well, not on here. Maybe if I go on here? Controversy. Neo-Nazi and racism allegations. This is the Wikipedia, which is the same site that guy was on. Oh, thank God they put it on here. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, I mean, Jonah Hill gif, whatever you say, bro. I mean... Oh my God. Hey, if I'm looking at that correctly, hey, at least... And so they drew it wrong here, but they did get the swastika right the second time. Hey, look, they're doing the little Elon Musk. They're doing the little Elon Musk gesture. Okay, bro. Whatever you fucking say. Controversy, neo-Nazi and racism. This is so good. 9 FPS, that's plenty. Think about it, the human eye can only see 24. Name one thing in this image challenges that make you feel like you're having a stroke. Yeah, it's like looking at an AI generated image. Alleged to be a neo-Nazi and a racist, she used the N-word multiple times. She stated she's against the all cops are bastards movement, that she thinks police aren't bad people, claimed that African people have smaller brains than Europeans, with her excuse being she was in a private Discord server and got the pass. She also drew her persona in a Nazi uniform. We did see that. Jake stated he forgives her and they became friends in June 2024. Nice. Never taught in school what the Holocaust was. Started making Nazi jokes in 2016 after she saw the Hellsing Ultimate anime, which had Nazi characters. What? Bruh, at this point, it's like, it's so fucking, like, I don't even care at this point. The drawings, I tell you what, the fucking drawings. This shit here is the funniest fucking thing I've seen all night. Bro. Never ask. Never ask what a Digital Circus fan was doing 10 years ago, bro.
It's their own separate controversy. They drew themselves as a Nazi when they were 13. I don't get why they did that, but they did that. Basically, Kitten Sneeze accused Jake Neutron of being a groomer as well as abusive. But in 2024, she retracted these statements, stating she was misled by her own trauma and mental health struggles. In which Jake Neutron...
That's a very funny way of admitting to the internet that you're retarded, but, you know.
Neutron publicly forgave her, and then they did collaborations with each other, and people weren't happy about that because Kitten Sneeze drew herself as a Nazi when she was 13. I don't get why she did that. Why'd you do that? But basically, this started when Discord messages leaked between Jake Neutron and Kitten Sneeze. The leaked screenshot shows Jake Neutron and Kitten Sneeze defending a rapist. This is exactly what Jake Neutron and
They were defending Jeffrey Epstein. Wait, what is this? Could you have not found a screenshot with a little bit, like, higher quality, please? I can barely fucking read this. The red box. Thank you for outlining that. I would have never seen it otherwise. I feel gross in saying this, but all blank got was fingered, but she wasn't used. Logan was. Her boundaries were pushed once, his were pushed all the time. This isn't a contest of who hurt who worse, but from an outside looking in. Blank is the monster in this situation. Anyways, that's all the rambling I'm gonna do on this. I'm just emotional. Sorry I, like, spammed your phone. I just know that, like, if this were to somehow ever come back up, it'd be hard to fight for the truth. I don't know. I don't think it will happen. That's just me being paranoid. I can't imagine Blank wanting to. Yeah, that also scares me that I don't know these people and their level of judgment. I'm also afraid of them somehow hyping her into something drastic. At the same time, I don't see Blank letting them cause that drastic thing. It would take a lot of effort. I know these people are fucking retarded. These people, just from the way they type, you can tell they are mentally retarded. They cannot type. They cannot type. Really? And what does this even mean? Oh, it's actually 1 pixel. Counting pixels, 42. Only one. Adam Sandler's Pixels. Great movie, by the way. But anyways, it's like, I don't, what is this screenshot? Is it, like, from the first line, am I supposed to assume they're talking about, like, they're talking about, like, an instance of sexual assault or something? I have not a fucking clue.
Sneeze said, I'm just gonna read this to you. I feel gross in saying this, but all Blank got was
right.
I'm afraid of them somehow hyping her into... I just hate that if she were to do this, it will be stuck to our career years old. When Kin came out about it, she was villainized. Jake, more stuff came out about it where he do this, it will be stuck to our careers forever. And then more stuff came out about it where he drew CP, trigger warning, censored NSFW art of minors by Jake. Jake Neutron drew both the victim...
What?
Stuck to our careers forever. And then more...
you're gonna post an apology, you should include the context as well, but you won't. Okay.
Stuff came out about it where he drew CP, trigger warning, censored NSFW art of minors by Jake. Jake Neutron drew both the victim and Kitten Sneeze when they were minors, allegedly as young as 15 years old. When Kitten came out about it, she was villainized for speaking out. This explains Jake and Kin's dynamic super clearly. And this all came out because of this tweet here.
That the people that have worked with this guy decide to cut ties with him. They probably won't though, due to them not knowing, and I do not expect a response to be made. And it gets worse. What the fuck? You downplay rape and you made porn of this person when they were like 17? That's fucking weird. Can't wait for this to never be addressed so I can sit here and wonder if these allegations are real or not.
And then there's this tweet that provides more context for the initial grooming allegations that Kitten Sneeze brought against Jake Neutron in 2021. I'm just going to read this entire thread for you. A lot of people are acting like Kitten Sneeze maliciously fabricated Jake being a groomer and then backpedaled once caught. But after reading the full screenshots, the situation looks a lot more nuanced than that. Thread. Screenshots show Kitten being pressured by an entire group chat at once, while actively trying to amend and clarify her statements in real time. She reportedly says she would amend/remove posts. She would correct wording publicly. Kitten Sneeze wasn't refusing accountability.
Can I see the screenshots, or are you just going to read the tweets? What?
People felt unsafe with.
He's just reading the fucking tweets.
Chat also drew friends from a traumatized teenager. The chat continues to pressure Kitten Sneeze, making person to expose minors to NSFW, draw NSFW of minors, and defended a rapist of a minor.
What the fuck?
So I think grooming was the correct word. These screenshots are major. The entire group chat is continuing on telling her what to do, how to achieving your posts about Jake's predatory behavior was a good move, etc. There's very clear evidence here that Kitten Sneeze was dogpiled to remove what she said about Jake. Group chat tells Kitten Sneeze, a victim of grooming herself/younger person in the situation, that it makes it harder for real victims to come forward because she herself spoke about Jake having inappropriate contact with minors. More of the group chat fully pressuring her to post it on all of her platforms that Jake isn't predatory when he clearly was. Nitpicking every part of her beware and the hashtags used. Even after Kitten states she's been...
And it's like, this guy just doesn't fucking explain anything. Like, what? He's just reading the fucking tweets. He's not even showing the screenshots, which would be kind of helpful. And like, you need to fucking specify what any of this means. Like, what do you fucking mean, Drew? Like, do you mean it? Do you mean it in like the Shadman sense? Is that what you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? And I think you've got a bigger problem on your hands. If, supposedly, this fucking guy has got a really fucked perspective and is covering up an incident of sexual assault, wouldn't you want to dig into that a little bit more?
Getting threatened. In a final effort, Kitten Sneeze shows there are multiple definitions of grooming. The group chat mocks her with a clown reaction / etc. gross stuff. And you're probably wondering, how exactly did Jake Neutron address this? Well, it wasn't great. I should just read. I want to be sure I properly spoke to and consulted affected parties, such as the victim, and think through how to address. A friend had very recently been sexually assaulted, and both parties involved were still trying to figure out how to explain what happened. Me and a friend have been trying to understand it all, and on rather it was to be labeled as rape or sexual assault. Google and some older adults gave us conflicting and sometimes incorrect answers on this. But ultimately, I came to understand how incorrect and insensitive our conclusions were, and how we shouldn't have been speculating on the details so much when our dance if you're a rape apologist and are friends with a Nazi. Knows how he's intentionally vague about what the conversation was about, because he doesn't want people to find...
You know what, I'm going to be fucking honest. I've actually come to the conclusion that I don't give a shit. I absolutely don't give a shit. All I can I can safely conclude that, yeah, they're all fucking retards and dementoids, sure. But it's just like, there's things to be concerned about here, especially if everything that is being said is true, but nothing has been fucking explained at all. We had like one screenshot of something about an incident, which I think should have been dug into a little bit more. But then the rest of it was just talking about like some sort of fucking schism between two retards. And then God knows what is meant by the fucking drawing thing. Like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Like, of them, the actual person, like Shadman sense. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. It just reads tweets. This video just doesn't explain. How do I know to what degree the severity is? You can't just say a statement and then not back it up. It doesn't help that even going through the thread that he was reading, he wasn't showing the screenshots. I don't know. It's like, maybe I could look into this myself. Maybe see what it actually is, but it just doesn't fucking... It's just... Jonah Hill gif whatever you say, bro, type thing, you know? It's like, I don't fucking care. I get it. They're all dementoids, retards, you know? They cannot type. They can't type. They can't speak. They can't formulate a coherent thought. It's just like, fine, fuck it, yeah, whatever. I don't know. The video could have been better. The video could have been a little bit better. I thought it was going to be a little bit of, going to have a little bit of juice, going to have a little bit of a punch to it, but no, it's just some guy reading tweets with a fucking furry body pillow in the back of his video. Welcome to the internet, I guess. Whatever the fuck you say, bro. I think that'll be it for tonight. Yep. That was actual fucking coal. We'll see. We'll see. Actual coal in a coal stream. What? No way. You're gonna leave? Fair enough. We've been going for a while, Mirror. We've been going for a while. Oh, Christ, man. I need to drown myself in like cold water or something, man. It's so fucking... It doesn't help that I got like so many sources of heat as well. The computer, the lamp. Oh, my chair is like a fucking oven now, man. But hey, good news. We've cleared the coal catalog. That's it. No more coal. I've basically gone through all of the tabs that I've got pulled up. So we'll see what happens for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is probably either going to be a normal COALio Reactios or a gaming stream, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I do want to get around to Portal. We've had a couple of suggestions, which I might take into account. We got Cobb Can Move, which is an Itch.io game. I'll have that on a tab just so I can remember it, so maybe we can get through it a little bit. I remember we played a game on Itch.io or Game Jolt, I can't remember, but we had one that was like a fake-out horror game. I'll try to remember what it was. I think I did a stream on it a few months ago. It was pretty decent for what I remember. And then a couple of Undertale fan games. That was from Game Jolt as well, yes. It was either from Game Jolt or itch.io, yes. But anyways, I think I'll give a Cobb Can Move a go. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe that'll be good. It looks like a short game. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, look. Good news. Good news. We've gone through the entirety of the coal catalog. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at this. He removed the video again. What? What is this? Am I getting, like, fucking psyoped or something? Is this, like, psychological warfare? He removed the video. Ragtime Rev. The video that we just caught is gone again. I'm refreshing the page. It's just, there's no two ways about it. It's gone. Okay, then. Okay. Phantom video uploads. Phantom video uploads. Maybe I'm just hallucinating them. Who knows? But anyways, that's the coal stream. Fucking hell. Long one. Long one. We got through some terrible videos. We got some good videos out of it as well. A nice wholesome beginning to try and counteract the nightmare fuel that is the videos that we watched. There was that one good one from Choco Bro. That was pretty good. But everything else was kind of just retarded. Actually retarded. But yeah. Alright, we'll see what happens tomorrow night. I'll be live at the same time. Live at the same time as usual. But until then, it's time for the obligatory outro. Thank you so much to everyone for watching, whether it's for a short while or a long while. Doesn't really matter too much to me since I'm just here for fun. And it's all appreciated the same anyways. Take care, good luck with all of your endeavors, no matter what they may be. And don't forget to have fun. Get back to work, I guess. I'm going to cool down first and foremost. Fucking hell, man. And you know what's the problem as well? you try to take like fucking showers every day to like counteract the stank that happens when that happens in the summer. But then you get exit, and then all you're hit with is just heat and humidity, and you feel disgusting again. So it's like, well, that was a waste. Oh, that was a fucking waste of time on water. But but then all you want to do is take another shower. Oh well. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I shall bestow upon you all a crab of farewells and adieus. Until then, bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for sticking around for the Coal stream. Thank you for sticking around. It's very painful. Very painful this time around. Actual proper lignite. But anyways, see you guys tomorrow night to see what happens, see what I come up with. See you around. Bye bye. Take care.